fucking losers. It's Right Fuck Friday. It's Right Fuck.
It is Flat F Friday. Welcome to it. Beautiful day outside.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
I don't know. It's not flat in my. I'm pumped. Sabres game. Let's go Sabres.
Yes.
Birthday parties. Shit's happening.
Oh,
Buds on the trees.
It is buds on the trees.
Buds in your
birds and the bees.
roaches in your ashtray.
Yeah, something
Green
like
grass.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. A presentation of Bet365. If you're a hockey fan, we know you are. Check out Bet365's 3-goal early payout. When your team goes up by 3, you get paid. It is that simple. Download the app today. Must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly if you could, Come on now. Super chat. Money that comes in for the super chat on our YouTube as we're live will go to the youth centers of Calgary. We'll then put your comment up on the show at some point, probably near the end. It's kind of how it seems to roll.
Friday is Hawaiian Shirt Day. So, if you want to, go ahead and wear a Hawaiian shirt and jeans.
If you'd like to, it's not mandatory.
If you'd like.
I'm never wearing jeans again, Dean.
Oh, done with. You're like that guy in Winnipeg. You're done with pants until they win another Grey Cup.
Oh, I thought you meant the guy that got the breast implants.
No, a different guy in Winnipeg. What a
that
city.
was a full commit.
Free spirited.
Hey?
Yeah. I don't.
He went all in.
Don't remember that one. Jeez.
Don't you? It was a hockey bet. Big Jets fan, something or other. And, yeah.
Really?
It
If the Jets still make the playoffs.
It may have been that the Jets came back to.
Yeah.
I can't recall. But
Oh,
it was
dear.
definitely.
I see that. How long do they have to keep them in?
I think he's still rolling.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, once you get him in, you'd be playing with him all the
Oh
time.
yeah, showing him off.
I just mean once the novelty wears off. Or does it ever? Man?
Does
I
it
don't
ever?
know.
Has it wore off for you?
With my, I don't know.
Not.
Yeah. Might be different if they're your own, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you go out for dinner, somebody else, go to a fancy steakhouse. Oh, I like this. This is pretty good. Somebody else cooking for me. Still like steaks, mind you. We're here in the McLeod Law LLP studios, McLeod-law.com. Is it serious? All right. Is it run of the mill? Is it just routine business you need to take care of? Oh, it's all right too. They are the very best. Calgary born and bred. Proud of those Calgary roots. They run deep in our city.
Yeah.
They live amongst you, these McLeod Law.
Just like the UFOs that got released by the Americans.
It's so exciting.
Jack,
what's going on with the UFOs?
I don't know. It's just reporting the news. I didn't really read it.
They're living amongst
How did that
you.
go yesterday? Reporting the news, by the way. Is that it?
Fantastic.
We got a new segment called Jack Reads the News.
I heard Show of the Year.
Show of the Year.
People.
Caused a lot of emotional damage.
It really was.
Got everybody
Someone's gonna grow
mostly engaged.
Yeah, it really was.
Energy.
It's a dumb show. We do it every day.
Yeah, we do it every
good
fucking day. Yeah, every day. Yeah, there it is. Noodles coming up.
Yeah.
Even our buddy Noodles.
What?
Sorry, Dreger is coming up.
Holy,
I want to talk
You
about
can't
Noodles.
do that today. I thought it was Wednesday for a minute. I almost had a heart attack.
Me too.
No,
I'm like,
we got Dreger.
it's Friday. Dave.
I really twitched
Can't
out.
take my Friday away.
We got Dreger coming up. I don't know what kind of mood he's in. But even our buddy Noodles, nicest guy in the world. Right? Everybody loves Noodles. What a great guy, nice guy. Maybe it was something in the ether yesterday. People kind of, grumpy or whatever. This is Noodles. Early on in his afternoon show, Overdrive with TSN yesterday.
15 to 20 minutes before showtime, we had Doogie, JP, and Joe from the Bridge all in here workshopping about 12 different scenarios that all led to the Leafs winning a cup in the next 4 years. So,
you're missing out. You know what it is? All it entails is like, okay, in 2 years, McDavid's coming. Matthews is going to be here. Nate McKinnon's going to leave Colorado. They're all going to, McCarr. They're all going to sign for $1 million. And you're going to trade for their rights for Troy Stetcher's going to get it done going the other way. Of course. Like, that's the type of asinine stuff I have to listen to on a daily basis.
Okay, well, when Noodles is on a little bit on tilt, something going on.
I like that.
Yeah.
Spicy noodles.
Delicious.
You know what? He just wasn't. He's not buying this BS make believe phony baloney crap. And he's a huge Edmonton honk, so he's not got anything nice.
I wonder if he'd gotten in a fight with another Oilers fan. Maybe he's just licking his wounds. He looked a little.
He doesn't like his pre-show. That seems obvious. Yeah. JP and whatever Doogie. Driving him crazy.
Doogie Howser, we're going to win a cup here.
I did see. I believe Noodles said on his show yesterday, because they had Evan Bouchard on, that he voted for Bouchard to win the Norris Trophy.
You had him on the ballot, or you had him number one?
Had him to win.
Number one. And we talked to Dregs, and I think he left him out of his top 3, he said.
Mm-hmm.
But there it is. Polarizing guy.
Yeah.
Had a great year.
Sure is. Definitely is.
Who are they? What's the award today?
Hart finalists. It's a big one.
Actually,
because we heard the Ted Lindsay, which is the player vote, but this is the nerd vote.
Just actually, the Ted's the one to win.
Yes, and
players.
No. Like I think it feels best when it's players, but the Hearts still somehow got more cachet.
Oh, for sure.
Got fisted by the
for sure, but I'm just saying that's what I'm saying. It's like the players
Four
won't
Nations
screw it
and the
up.
Olympics. Yeah, the Olympics got a little more prestige to it.
The guys I'm up against, if they think I'm the best, well, that matters more than the guy smoking darts and crushing coffees in the back room.
Is that what they?
He's a good young player.
He's a good looking.
He's a good looking boy.
Easy does it. We had some hockey last night.
Sure, dude. If you say so.
We had some hockey last night. I think the inclination is that. Well, this is no fun. This is.
Carolina's ready.
What are you going to do? Blame Carolina? You gonna blame the Flyers?
My kids are already throwing in the towel if the Sabres get through. Well, how the hell are we going to beat Carolina?
Carolina is not messing around.
No, they're S-pumping people.
Yeah.
They're already 3-0. Is that right?
That's right, Ryan.
7-0.
And it'll be game 2 tonight for the Sabres and Habs, their next opponent.
Canes have allowed 8 goals in the 7 games.
Oh,
tidy.
Tough to lose.
We hit the under and the win, and we missed Logan Stankoven. That turd needed one more shot.
Come on,
Stank.
Canes outshot the Flyers 30-19.
Ooh.
Freddie Anderson did make 18 saves. Flyers power play 1 for 16 in the series.
That's a lot of power plays.
It's like round 1 is great, round 2 is whatever. It does feel like we're just kind of sitting and waiting, biding our time for the Avalanche to do their thing and then the Canes to do their thing. And
it feels that way now.
Right? That's just kind of the way it feels. But things can change. Only 4 teams have ever rallied from 0-3 down.
The Flyers did it.
The Flyers did do it.
Against the Bruins.
The 14 Kings did it.
Yeah.
Against San Jose.
The 1980 Islanders did it.
Against the
Vernon Vipers.
Bruins.
Yep.
And the 1942 Toronto Maple Leafs did it.
Was
Cup
it against
final,
the Bruins?
Cup final for the Leafs when they did it.
Who did the Flyers come back?
Flyers in 2010? It was
Bruins.
Boston, right?
Bruins.
Yeah. Did they do it twice?
You said the Islanders in 80.
Oh, the Islanders.
Who did the Islanders play? I think is what you were trying to figure out.
Yeah.
Don't matter.
No.
Oh.
And also the Oilers 2 years ago against Florida, they came back from a 3-0 hole to win a Stanley Cup and the drought of sadness in Edmonton under the Connor McDavid era.
No, this is teams that have rallied from 0-3 and then won that series. So
they didn't win that one?
Because
I knew they came roaring back.
They were down. Yeah, they were down.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Shoot. Sorry, I misspoke. That was loud wrong. My bad.
Canes are good.
Don't
be sour. Don't be pouty.
3 dipshits in Calgary could see how good the Canes are.
That's right.
It's not hard to determine.
Listen, we knew they didn't suck. We knew they were good. It was just,
you know what?
They wanted a little more sizzle.
It's holding true, actually, to our take.
Yes.
They're boring.
They're so good, they make other teams look like shit.
They're like,
boring.
How much better do we have to be to get some?
Stop winning.
Just you're winning too much. So much winning.
Boring.
These sweeps are very boring.
Saw the stat. It was on. I think it was on one of the TNT broadcasts about Rod the Bot.
I have it. If you want to grab it, Jack.
It doesn't. We just.
It's a great stat. It's phenomenal.
It's body fat.
Well, okay. So let's ask her up before I sees it. in the history of the franchise, the Carolina Hurricanes, they've had some playoff runs. They've won some games. What percentage was Rod the Bod there for?
Oh, because he's been playing there since early 2000s.
He was a
Whaler,
Whaler,
right?
He was a Cane. He was the captain of the team that won. They beat somebody. I forget, in 06 or 07, something in there.
Tough to say.
And now he's been coaching for quite a while. And I know that every year, 8 years it is, I think, that Brendamore's been the coach. They make the playoffs every year.
They've run around every year.
Oof. What percentage?
Here's a hint. It's incredibly high.
It's an incredible.
Well, how long has the franchise been there? Carolina started.
Let's take a look.
97.
Show the image, Jack. You deadbeat.
It's a lot.
Just 97.9%.
I wouldn't have gone that high. No.
Rod Brindamore
Holy.
has played or coached in 92 of the Hurricanes' 94 all-time playoff wins.
He's a good-looking boy.
He got a penalty last night for yelling at
Really?
the ref. Oh yeah, he was.
Well, you'd think after all that winning, he'd calm the F down.
You
Jeez.
think?
He's looking pretty intense there.
Settle down, dude.
He's like, I know where you live, and I will
Yep.
kill you.
Settle down, pal.
Head coach, huh?
Tough night for the Flyers. Couldn't get anything going. They hit some goalposts early. Couldn't get it going. Then they're trying to mix it up at the end, and the Canes are just kind of smiling at them. And yeah, go ahead, take some swings. Okay, yeah.
You were saying those empty netters count the same as the regular goals. What about the posts? Does that work the same way, or is it
No, it needs to find the net.
See, if they had those double
posts
posts, then you'd know if the puck was in.
Yeah. Rick Tocchet was lambasting Trevor Zegras.
Ooh.
It was kind of a it was
coach
one of these
player things.
You son of you gotta. There's what you need to. Looked like some tough love. Looked like some tough love. It then would pay off as Zegras did get the lone goal.
Didn't really pay off.
Yeah, I guess that. Anyway, Zegras did score a nice goal.
Okay.
It looks like maybe there's some need to mend some relationships, some fences need to be
has settled in
this was the intermission. You love the cameras that get access now.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Too much sun in Pennsylvania?
Body language is
oh boy,
not ideal.
Has he signed his deal yet, or is he still not inked?
No, I think he's still on the Duck deal that he signed when he was
It's
down
the
there.
last year of that deal, and I
Yeah.
think he's an R for 1 year, like similar spot to Robertson.
And I mean, look, he takes a tongue lashing from his coach. They're down 2-1. They're down 2-0 in the series. It's not going well. It's
It's
whatever.
not his fault. It's Carolina's fault.
Yeah.
Too
Carolina, it's Rod's
Too
fault.
good.
It is Rod's fault.
Stinking Rod.
I don't know why Gritty doesn't go after that prick.
Well, and
Stupid, sexy Rod. Damn good hockey team.
even you know what's bad when even Gritty is kind of
Quiet.
It's tough. He took it right. Stormy is the
Yeah.
Canes. He's the mascot for the Hurricanes.
You don't say.
Even he's got a little bit of swagger because we took it right in the
That's
jibs
a terrible storm.
online.
Gross.
We took some shots on their social media. Look at poor Gritty. As Stormy took to his or their ex account. Looks like a fat carrot that grew mold. Whoa.
Jeez, settle down, Storm.
Stormy.
Is that
Come on now.
is that a charge or a foul? What do we call that?
Fat carrot? Not to be outdone, even the Canes, they kind of included us in some dumb montage that they did. Even the official
Yeah, not just Stormy.
X account of the Canes. Newest thing.
Oh, wow. Saucy.
They're
Very
going all
saucy.
in.
Yeah.
They're feeling it.
Bunch of jerks. Remember that? That was the one run. They were the bunch of jerks. Their social teams has had some good little springs. That's you, eh? You're the big social media guy, right?
I can't get off it.
Yeah.
That's why I get anything done during the day. Stuck
Why
with
would you?
it.
You could just scroll your screen and melt your brain.
Yeah.
You know, so I tell my kids, do that every day, son.
So the Canes are 1 win away
Jeez.
From moving on.
from moving on to the Final Four. They'll play the Habs or the Sabres. What do you make of
Are we going to
the,
get a series here?
Oh, yeah. This will be the last good series of the playoffs.
Oh.
I hate sound.
Jeez.
Hey,
I hope you're wrong about that.
I'm not good at.
Can you elaborate?
I'm not good at lying. Who's going to line up that's going to be better than Buffalo and Montreal?
in terms of just entertainment? value?
Entertainment.
I mean-
Carolina's cruising. I don't think Montreal or Buffalo.
I think Buffalo, Carolina would be a ton of fun. Like the interesting thing would be like, obviously the Carolina's stronger systems, more experience, more veteran, blah, 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 win every year. If you did a draft of players off those two teams of the first 5 guys, Sabres, like who's the top Kane you would take?
You're shit talking the Canes again, brother.
It's
and they're
worked.
rolled.
I own futures. I need to just keep doing what we're doing.
You can have your opinion, but
I have hope that could be a good series.
In the eye of the beholder. It could be good hockey, but not entertaining, if that makes any sense.
But, I mean, styles make fights, right? So I just don't know what a high-flying Buffalo offense would look like against Carolina. I think we're under the assumption
they won't touch the puck.
It'll be low scoring and heavy hitting is what we've seen from Carolina.
You can have an opinion, but you can also be wrong, like yesterday when Boom pointed it out. So just shush for a second.
But I was right.
I'm right here.
Yeah, I don't know what it would look like. But I would want to see someone theoretically play higher scoring games with Carolina. It's just no one seems to be able to do it. Does Buffalo give you the best chance? Is Colorado in the final?
Colorado, Carolina, maybe, but even then, by then it's so deep in.
Yeah,
this is the last best series.
I don't like that.
I agree, Rep.
Well, you cannot like it, but it's
I know I'm not saying you're wrong. I just hate it.
Anaheim, Vegas doesn't have any spice.
It's the only series I really care about right now.
Yeah, and if Minnesota does something crazy like win 2 at home, okay, we're back.
Chance.
But they just look overwhelmed right now, and they're dinged up. The Anaheim Vegas one, maybe you give us some juice, but it hasn't really got us yet.
See, you're talking, and all you're saying is reinforcing my point.
I'm literally reinforcing.
Yes, and I appreciate your support. You're trying to spin it the other way, and it's impossible.
Squinting, hoping for more entertainment. Not really sure we're going to get it.
There's lots going on. CFL, the dogs are starting.
Yeah, I think
all kinds of soccer.
Was it Monday the Stamps have an exhibition?
Get our CFL update with Rhett Warner.
Yeah. The Durs are in town on Monday.
On Monday the 18th, that's the holiday weekend, folks.
Oh, that's 2 months from now. Yeah.
No, it's
online. This is the Surge.
You're wrong. You're
Surge
loud wrong.
Start.
You're
Surge
loud
this
wrong.
weekend?
No, well,
soon.
Their home openers on the 25th or 28th or something like that. So we got
amazing.
I sent you an email.
I just saw that this morning. Correct. Thank you.
So I hate to do it, but I do believe that if you like hockey, you better tune in to the Sabres in Montreal.
That's all there is.
Watch it as hard as you can. Just really watch it.
Well, are you circling the Canes Philly next game?
No, sir.
There will be about a period of interest for Colorado, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Because even if Minnesota pulls one off at home, it feels inevitable again that Colorado's Vegas.
I got a question for you.
What
odds would you take? Like, how big would the number have to be for you to be like?
We can maybe ask our TSN Hockey Insider. Time to go to the Insider Hotline. A presentation of Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating. It is spring. The promotions are alive and well. You can go to crystalclearcalgary.com to learn more. But Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating, your crystal clear choice for home comfort. Is water softeners? Is it your air conditioner? Going to get an air conditioner? Maybe this is finally you're going to treat yourself. All that pollen and dust and allergens and viruses and smoke and contaminants that are out there. Let Crystal Waters come in and just put up the walls and be like, we're going to make sure that your water is clean, your air is fresh, that you're warm when you're cold and cold when you're warm, and just take care of your home comfort. CrystalClearCalgary.com. TSN Hockey Insider is Darren Dreger, who joins us. You maybe caught the tail end of it there, but Rhett is saying that you better enjoy this Buffalo-Montreal series because that's as good as it gets. The rest of the way, it's just going to be paint dry and nothing the rest of the way.
Does that include the Stanley Cup final?
There's potential for Stanley Cup, maybe. Yeah. Carolina and Colorado, I believe, are on a collision course.
Looks that way. Kind of does.
Maybe. I didn't. Yeah.
They're kind of undefeated. It'd be hard not to feel that way right now, right?
Yeah, fair. Although, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't going out on a limb when you look at the Carolina Hurricanes over the last, 2-3 years, and the fact that they've made it to the conference final in 2 of the 3. I mean, I picked Carolina to go to the Stanley Cup final prior to coming out of the East, which is a bit of a gamble, obviously, when you look at how open the East is. And it's still a gamble. I'm not writing off the Montreal Canadiens yet, but the way that Buffalo team played in the opener against the Habs, if Montreal doesn't tighten that thing up, Buffalo is the real deal. They're the real deal. And, then that kind of sets up what could be another showdown with Carolina making it to the conference final. And I guess just to quickly dart over to the West, and we can go any direction you guys want, but That Colorado game against Minnesota the other night, that looks to me as close as we've seen Nathan MacKinnon to being fully healthy and fully engaged. And, Ferraro made a point on our podcast earlier today, wondering about maybe it's just the experience of Nathan MacKinnon and everything that he's accomplished, where he recognizes that you don't have to go pedal to the metal all the time. You have to be fully invested. You've got to be 100% engaged. That's, you'd expect nothing less. But, he runs over Quinn Hughes. We saw the bursts of speed in that game the other night, and he just looked like he went, okay, yeah. I mean, I feel like we're at a place now where this team is ready to roll full throttle again, and that's a problem for the Minnesota Wild.
Someone had pointed out, I got a chuckle out of it, that just happened to be two Americans that beat him in the gold medal game, because he looked absolutely the least pleased human on earth when they were handing out those stuffed animals. And of course, it was Boldy and Hughes who he drilled in the third period.
Yeah. I mean, if he gets rolling, then obviously it's going to be an issue. But, and I don't like making excuses. Every team deals with injuries. But the Minnesota Wild are missing a couple of key pieces there that are going to influence this series. And maybe it wouldn't have mattered, but it does tip the playing field a little bit. But back into the Eastern Conference, I don't know. So you guys saw Rick Tocchet after the second game of the series. And I don't know who the reporter was, but the reporter was submitting that, okay, well, maybe Carolina is better and the flaws of the Philadelphia Flyers are being exposed in this process, or at least that's how it looked early in game 2. And Talk was having none of it, right? He's like, well, that's inaccurate. No, that's not true. That's not the way the game played out at all. It was a great hockey game. They ended up getting a bounce, and that's what determined the outcome of the game. And you could tell, and we saw it on the bench last night, how emotional and wired Tocchet is right now. He is trying to coach those guys, those young players, Drysdale, Zegras, go down the list, out of that narrative. He doesn't want them listening to it from the media. He doesn't want them thinking about it going into the next game. But could also be a case of the Carolina Hurricanes just being better from the crease out. They've just been better.
It reminds me of Rod last year. It wasn't a sweep, or 2 years ago. It wasn't a sweep when they got swept by Florida. And it's like, you can start to feel those vibes with Philly. They might be close, but it's probably going to be a sweep.
There was a clip the other day, just to kind of pivot over to Colorado again, where it was MacKinnon and Landeskog on the post-game, the press conference. And the one question was asked to MacKinnon about Landeskog. Could you talk about this guy? Nate starts going off, well, he's a good friend of mine and you love him. He's a great leader and he does so much for us, to the point where Landeskog's like, okay, that's enough.
That's enough.
It's sitting there.
Yeah, wind it up.
We've talked about it a little bit. How much extra breathing room, hockey-wise, life-wise, in the room, all of that? Landeskog has 7 points in 6 games. So it's not like he's just hanging around to be a moral support. He's making a difference on the ice. But I don't think it's any coincidence that Landeskog being back, it just looks a little bit different for MacKinnon.
Yeah, I don't know how much time you guys have spent around Landeskog. He's just a rock solid dude. He is, and maybe not the way he plays the game per se, but just the overall player person that he is reminds me a lot of Shane Doan when Shane Doan was, and Shane Doan didn't have the level of success that Landeskog and the Avalanche have had to this point, but just a great character, serious, but not away from the rink. I mean, he's engaging when you have a conversation with him, and I wonder how much that does influence the bench and the dressing room. Like, MacKinnon is a thoroughbred. The number of times that he's looked back at Jared Bednar and told him to go F himself, like probably more than he would like or admit to, but that's just how he's wired. And when he's in that mode, Nate MacKinnon we're talking about, those wires will touch every once in a while, and you've got spontaneous combustion. And, he expects everybody around him to play at the same level that he's playing, which sometimes it's just not physically possible. So now you add, the experience and the calmness, but also the game that is incredible. Like, who among us thought that Landeskog was going to be able to return, let alone return and play the way he's played.
I thought it was incredible. Stupid. I thought it was a terrible idea to even attempt.
Yes.
We talked about it, and Rhett was like, this is like, if you want to walk again, this is a dramatic surgery. Never mind playing pro sports. And then it was like, incredibly got back. Maybe he can be a role player. He's an impact. He's still a core guy.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
And so it's not just on the coaches to once in a while channel and bridle that energy that McKinnon brings game in and game out. You know, when you've got a leader like Landeskog, I mean, there's no doubt that he's had heavy influence. And then to hear, you know, McKinnon just speak glowingly, although, you know, I don't know what you guys are like. So I spend a lot of time with Jeff O'Neill on set, and especially during the regular season, you know, those walk-off interviews that the host has to do with the players after the first, after the second, the players don't want to do it. And it's tough for the host to get anything out of those players, but inevitably, you don't get the player that maybe had 2 goals or, you know, had something emotional happen in that period. You get somebody else, whoever plan B is, right? And the poor host has to ask that player about the other guy, and it drives O-Dog bananas. He's like, what are you asking him about somebody else for? And I think that was part of why Landeskog finally just shut down McKinnon. He's like, all right, enough. Like, you've spoke for 45 seconds. They get it. I'm a good guy. I'm a good player.
But it does feel like a collision course, and maybe the Buffalo Montreal. Yeah. I've watched some of the Vegas Anaheim one, and I think Anaheim has the potential in game. Their special teams, at least their power play, has not been very good. If that gets going, they can be fun to watch.
Yeah, 2-0.
What we saw game 1 for Montreal, it's going to be the letdown after the big series against Tampa Bay and all of that. There's some. Dobish is young and somewhat untested. Caulfield has 1 goal in the 8 games that he's played. Slavkovsky had the hat trick in game 1 against Tampa, has 1 assist in 7 games since. Is there any level of concern that maybe Montreal, young team, it's great, you made the playoffs, you're doing it. You could lose in round 2, and there's no shame in that. How close are they to maybe having hit their best before date at least this year?
Yeah, I think tonight will be telling in that sense, you know, because Marty St. Louis post game said all the right things. You know, he acknowledged that they had a crappy start. You know, I thought Dobish was okay. You know, the Greenway goal is one that he would want back, obviously. Their penalty kill wasn't good enough. I mean, Buffalo goes 2 for 3. But St. Louis talked about how he needs to rewatch the game, but there are adjustments that need to be made, that will be made. And he wouldn't talk about what he thinks that is, and I'm sure he didn't talk about it today. But I think we counted 11 or 12 odd man rushes by the Buffalo Sabres in that game. I mean, Montreal just had no answer for the rush game of the Sabres. So that automatically has to change. That has to change. Now, they had other areas that are positive. I mean, I think I read Montreal was like 64% in the faceoffs. You know, they out-hit the Buffalo Sabres. You know, there's some positives that you can take away. You know, Lane Hudson had a horrendous start to that hockey game, you know, with the penalty, and then he stumbles on I think it was the Doan goal, right?
Doan goal,
so, yeah, but if they can't make those corrections, then we do have to allow the pendulum to swing, because damn, Buffalo is good. You know, they're big across the board. Zach Benson right now is my favorite player in the playoffs to watch. He just is. I love that kid, man. The way he goes about his business. You know, he's not a big dude, but he's not small. You know, he goes into every area on the ice. You know, he's got that FU personality about him. You know, he can be borderline dirty, which I have time for. And the hockey IQ is out the wazoo. You know, the playmaking ability of this kid. And so I'm having a conversation with somebody that knows Zach very, very well and has known him since he was like 12 years old. And we're going back and forth. And I'm like, you know, is he just elevating his game because that's what you need to do? From individual players need to elevate if you're going to go deep into the playoffs. Is that what we're seeing from this kid? He goes, nah. The game you're seeing now is the game that he's played since he was 14. You know, he's got confidence now at an NHL level where he believes that his game translates, and it does. So, you know, not to go back to Carolina, but you look at that Carolina line of Stankoven and Taylor Hall and Jackson Blake, And now we got to pay attention, obviously, to what Zach Benson and Josh Doan are doing.
Mm-hmm.
So that chemistry, that tandem with those two guys especially, and you got to give credit to Josh Norris, of course, at center, but they're a real problem for the Montreal Canadiens. So, is Montreal going to be able to fix it? Well, they might not be able to fix it if those guys continue to roll and all the other aspects of what makes Buffalo a top team at this point continue.
I forget I don't know which broadcast it was, Sportsnet or ESPN or whatever it was, where they talked about the refs trying to get to Benson. And hey, you're going to need to cool. They then go to Josh Doan. It's like, can you tell your buddy he's going to have to cool it? It's like, I try. I've talked to him. He doesn't listen to me. No. You love hearing that because you're just wired a certain way.
Can you imagine that kid in the dressing room? Like, I don't know. I mean, one of two things is happening. He's either sitting there quietly and going about his business, or he's bouncing off the walls. Like he's just ding, 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 ding. Like, it's
did you see his post game with Greenway?
Yeah.
Where the media is, they're asking him a question, and he's like, go ahead. I gotta be honest, I wasn't even listening.
The question went on for like 40 seconds.
I don't even know. I tuned
out.
Do you take this act?
Nah,
so zoned out.
Well, at least he's honest.
Yeah, he's honest. A lot going on in Toronto, but I don't know if
you have to touch it. Like since we talked to you a week ago, like what a roller coaster.
I mean, so you go from Monday with one of the weirdest media availabilities that we've seen, and Toronto this year owns two of the toppers for me. And that was the firing of Brad Treliving and Keith Pelley, the head of MLSE, just stood in there and took shots and did his best to answer and painted the picture of why they were likely going to end up with a data-driven GM, which they get in John Chaika. And then like poor Matt Sundin, he looked like he had no idea that this was going to unravel and come at them the way that he did. So, they're just taking nothing but heat. Like we got no sense of direction from the brain trust of the Toronto Maple Leafs because the assembled media wanted no part of that. It was like, nope. Why did you hire John Chaika? Everybody knows this guy's past, help us make sense of all of this. So they leave that media availability, a deflated group, I think, on Monday. Probably looking at certain media members and wanting them on a most wanted list. And then you fast forward to Tuesday, and I guess it's a sway in karma. But when that number 12 came up, the ping pong ball shoot, I mean, I looked at it in disbelief. And I'm up there with Frankie Corrado and Mike Johnson and James Duthie, and we're like, God. I mean, because you feel for all markets, especially the Western Canadian markets.
Yeah, speaking of taking it up the chute.
Like one of them, and I won't tell you which one, it wasn't Vancouver, said, we just got kicked, where.
Yeah,
and it's not even that Vancouver dropped to 3. I mean, the marketability of the first pick overall matters. I don't care what anybody says. You don't necessarily know truly what the player is you're getting, 1, 2, or 3, but the marketing aspect of picking first overall 100% matters in your Canadian market. But you're sitting there going, okay, you can live with San Jose getting pumped up to number 2, and they're going to get a fantastic player if they hold that pick. But Toronto gets the first pick overall. Like, what life did I live in my previous life where I was like stepping on the heads of baby rabbits? Like what life did I live? Just incredible.
Yeah.
It obviously helps the fans and the perception and where they're at because it's a great asset and number one. Yeah. It doesn't answer why they hired the guy. Right? Like, it's going to make his job and life a little bit easier, but it doesn't answer all the issues. It doesn't answer the article questions.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't, those aren't answered.
And you're not wrong, Rhett. I guess the reality is, though, that anybody who questions it, including fans, doesn't matter what we in the media think. Doesn't matter. It's the fans that ultimately pay the bills. And then it's ownership. They're obviously on side with Keith Pelley's recommendation to go with John Chaika. But I feel like that whole story in this Toronto market has been exhausted. And the life preserver was thrown their way with that first pick overall. So now I think that at least the fan base is willing to give this tandem the benefit of the doubt. And it is a tandem because Matt Sundin's primary job is working shoulder to shoulder with John Chayka. Now, what does Matt know about management? Nothing. Like, you know,
that's so odd. They didn't go get an experienced guy to work with.
Yeah, isn't the guy above them all kind of sound like he's tinkering?
Yeah, for sure he is. You know, look, I mean, obviously Chayka has that analytics background, but I still think even though Chayka's got some level of experience, you know, as they identified the media in that media veil, you know, it's not just that he's a data-driven general manager. You got to look at the drafting, the signing, the trading that he did as a general manager in Arizona. And quite frankly, it's pedestrian at best. Yeah. Pedestrian, right? So that layers in and factors in to the criticism of the direction that MLSE is going. But now if we bring it to today, I think the more white hot story in Toronto is the future of Auston Matthews. And I'm surprised that Matthews isn't taking more heat in this process, in the sense that you got 2 years left on your contract. And so the story comes out from Chris Johnson, the Athletic, and it's a well-sourced story. It's 100% true. You know, Matthews is planning on waiting until he sees what they do in Toronto before he determines whether or not he's coming back this year. Well, you're under contract for 2 years. You need to be in training camp. I mean, and if your position right now is that you can't make that decision, if you're John Chayka and Matt Sundin, don't you go to Arizona very, very soon and look him in the eye and go, okay, we can appreciate that. Look, you know, our hope is to add some pieces and players, but we're going to be honest, the free agent market isn't very deep. Mm-hmm. We don't necessarily have the assets without further damaging this roster to go out and add a defenseman or two and add the players up front that you think we need to add. So we can't wait for you to make that call in mid-July. We need you to decide if you're in or you're out between now and draft, right? End of June, because why wouldn't you go to the Matthews camp and say, okay, if you're not committed, then give us your 3 teams. Or 2 teams. You have all the leverage. You know, you have the no move clause, but we need to have that consideration. I mean, I'm not saying that's the direction it'll go, but man, I think you have
they
to
should get there before it gets too hot, because you know Scottsdale and
this time of year, it's tough.
sweltering heat. If I'm a Leafs fan, the fact that he's saying that, I get frustrated with top end players that don't take ownership. What are you going to do for me?
No, it's fair.
This guy's been given everything.
Yeah, top salary, walk to free agency immediately at entry level, team, huge market,
and
all the money.
Never answered the bell as far as, well, you could play better and help us in big moments.
No, correct me if I'm wrong, but like the whole idea is if you're Chayka, Sundin, the Leafs, the organization, this isn't about, you know, are you showing up for training camp? He's obviously showing up. This is about, okay, the cap's gone way up. You're a superstar in this league. If we are going to talk extension, we can do that next summer.
Right.
I don't mind a player saying, whoa, this is 2 years away from free agency. I don't need to make the call now. But yeah, obviously I'm giving you everything I have while I'm under contract here. Like,
sure.
Are we saying the same things just from different sides there? When people are like, he has to say yes now. It's like, well, hang on. He's earned free agency in 2 years. He doesn't have to sign an extension July 1 next year.
Yeah.
But if he's saying he's second guessing coming to camp,
well, he wants to see the new management team. I think that's reasonable too, right? Like, what's the plan here, fellas? Oh, we're going to be good. Well, show me.
How about he shuts the and honors the contract and goes and does what he's supposed to do?
Well, he is going to honor his contract. Yeah.
Well, you're just saying it's okay for him. The point I'm getting at is the players should get out of the way and play hockey. Like there does become a point where it's like, you don't need, we talked about it last week, McDavid involved in all the management decisions. We got to have my buddy come. Stay out of it.
Yeah.
Stay out of it and trust the process. Do you think Bowman doesn't want to put together a team that's, so you're going to give the stamp of approval? Who do you think you are? There is a certain level of, thank you, I get to play in the NHL and make $1 gajillion.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do my best to win a Stanley Cup. You don't, like, stay the F out of the rest of it. I don't understand why it seems okay.
I don't remember a year where and it started with Connor Hellebuck. in Winnipeg, right? Like he comes out and laid it on the line and was very critical. And I'm not saying that he lit the fuse, but then all of a sudden, these superstar players who were facing, high levels of disappointment went, okay, yeah. I mean, I guess for those of us who are under contract, let's just call it like we see it, and let's be honest. And it's kind of been a wave, hasn't it?
Well, the Quinn Hughes deal too is significant. Like we just saw a guy in his prime move, an American, and there's a lot of similarities to the theoretical Auston Matthews situation.
Sure. And I think that's why 100% it's wide open having that conversation about Matthews. And maybe we have it more seriously about McDavid. Like, I feel like with Matthews and McDavid, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? Both the Maple Leafs and the Edmonton Oilers are on the clock right now. And it's not a 2-year, it's a 1-year. Unless
you want to walk a guy to you for nothing, right?
It's like you can't with those guys.
I wonder, like, what is it worth to Daryl Cates to keep McDavid on that roster another year? Is it worth $100 million personally? Like, I certainly from a GM's position, you can't let the guy walk for nothing.
No.
But you go up there and you see what they're charging. Everyone's got a 97 jersey.
Right.
You probably can cook in a round or two of playoffs that may or may not exist without him.
Yeah.
It's a curious question for an owner, because obviously every GM's like, yeah, you have to turn him into assets.
Yeah. Okay, but flip it then the other way. Let's go back to Matthews, then we can move on if you don't want to talk about Toronto. But so the hockey gods smile down, karma shifts, you get first pick overall. San Jose is a team that obviously is on the cusp of being a contending team, right? Mm-hmm. They legitimately are.
Yep.
What if Mike Greer is like, I'm open for business here, and this number 2 pick is in play. If you're Chaika, do you have that conversation? If you don't have it without having it first with Matthews. I mean, you're not going to do that. I mean, that information gets out and you got a mess on your hands. Mm-hmm. But I think in the Toronto market, I think you could sell that direction. If you said, look, our intent wasn't to go into rebuild. We thought we could retool, but we need Matthews, we need Nylander, we need those stars to be on board. And obviously they're not entirely committed. So we decided, given the opportunity, that we'd make a dramatic move and a shift. But we get the first pick, we get the second pick, we get a forward from San Jose as an example, and potentially defensemen. So we plugged a couple of holes, but we're selling hope here. We hope that you're on board. I think the fan base would buy it. I
think they're better off long term if they did do it.
The only fly in the ointment there is that your next 2 first rounders are going to Boston and Philly. And if you are going to reload and get younger, usually the payoff is that you're going to get this infusion of high picks, and they don't have them. So you'd have 1 and 2 this year, which is great. But you're going to look at 2 years without adding another first round.
You don't think you could get extra picks?
I was going to say,
sure. I'm just going with Dregs' example. And if you move Nylander, you could get more. But it's a little precarious to say we're going to rebuild when you don't hold your own picks. That's the only thing I think about. And to be fair, it sounds exactly the opposite of what Keith Pelly told us when he fired Brad Treliving.
Correct.
We're going to win.
Oh, for sure, but that's fine. But Keith Pelly's opinion is no better than mine on what they should do.
I just mean, like, Chaika might want to do it, and they might get the
Well, absolutely. Right? But my opinion is that I would do that. I don't disagree. And I actually don't trust that Matthews. If I'm Mike Greer, I'm going, well, is that the guy that's taking me over the top? Because I've never seen him in the playoffs be that guy.
I like him as a 2 fair too. If you got celebrating,
right? But, like, if I've got a plan and I'm Mike Greer and I got all these and I got second, I'm the guy stirring the drink.
You're getting a hell of a player in that 2 spot too here, guys. Like, you're right. Maybe you don't deviate. I use San Jose as an example because they've got.
I think it's a good example because
they're close in that room.
Yeah, I just look. You got to be careful when you make hockey operations decisions to try and appease a player, right? Yeah. Vancouver tried that. They tried that. Like, I don't have any issues with the coaching of Adam Foote. I don't. But I think Adam Foote got the head coaching job of the Vancouver Canucks because of his relationship with Quinn Hughes. And then things kind of went sideways, and this happened and that happened, and became very clear, even though Jimmy Rutherford in his media availability not that long ago flat out said they knew basically when they drafted Quinn that he wasn't staying. Like, it was just a matter of time. So do you get into that world? And that's a predicament, right? Where, okay, MLSE says to Mats and says to John Chaika, one of your biggest jobs is to try and convince Auston Matthews to extend his time in Toronto beyond that 2-year window. That's one of your top priorities to do that.
So a guy that's been there a decade has gotten, again, everything he could ask for, I think.
And more.
Yeah.
And more. And you're still having to convince him. I think I'm not saying you're wrong. I actually think that might be the message. But from a guy outside of the GTA, I'm going, what in the are we deal? What are we talking about?
It's McDavid's situation. It's just about the winning, right? Because at least McDavid has
right.
the 2 trips to the final and the conference final.
I believe
Colorado,
McDavid is fully. Listen, I don't know Auston Matthews from the hole in the wall. I don't know McDavid from the hole. But when I watch them both play, I truly believe Connor McDavid wants to win a Stanley Cup at all costs.
Fair.
I do not get that sense from Auston Matthews. He wants to play well. I'm not saying, but do you? I don't know. Do you agree with that interpretation?
No, I think he wants to win. I do. There have been factors. Both the players that he plays with, his health obviously has been an issue for him. I mean, he's not. Last year he wasn't the same player. Parts of the year before he wasn't the same player. Yeah. I mean, we've never fully gotten the full read on why that is, what that is, all of that. I believe he wants to win. Does his motor run as hot as McDavid? He's got a different skill set than McDavid, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt there.
And I think it's interesting when you say it's not 2 years, it's 1 year for both of those guys. It was a week ago today. The morning after the loss for the Oilers, we've since heard from the coach. We've heard from Draisaitl with some biting comments. McDavid, kind of the same thing, but certainly for Leon, those were very honest and upfront comments. I guess thoughts on the coach, what moves can be made. It's like, well, we're going to have to, it's not like this is breaking news that they have to try and improve the roster while McDavid is still there.
Can I jump in just before you go?
I'm just curious. The clock is ticking on a number of things. What about the coach? What about any of that?
If Bowman's smart, he'll realize that 90, half of the reason they're out is fatigue. I think.
I think that's fair. Yeah,
right?
You'll never get players to admit it. I think that mentally as much as physically with some of these guys. And when I look at Edmonton, I had this conversation with Ryan Rishaug earlier today. Like, just look at the pieces that they brought in that they're going to try and retain. Okay, say you're successful in retaining those guys. Yeah. Does that make you better? It didn't. Really. It didn't.
It might be healthier, but they're the same guys, right? Like, it's still Ingram, Dickinson, Murphy. You're
rolling it back. You're rolling it back, and rolling it back isn't good enough. I mean, Draisaitl that crystal clear. And there's speculation around Chris Knobloch and the coaching staff whether a change is needed. That's going to continue until somebody says no, he's coming back. Because you've got Bruce Cassidy who's twisting around out there, and Cassidy is, I think his resume tells us that he's viewed as a closer, a 2-3 year guy. But if you're Daryl Cates, are you going to Paul Coffey or Jeff Jackson or who's ever encouraging change, Stan Moman, and saying, okay, well, Bruce Cassidy isn't coming to Edmonton for $3 million a year. He's probably going to be 4.5. So now we're paying Chris Knobloch. What's he getting? $2 million a year times 3.
Second contract, right? The extension kicks in next year.
Yeah, I mean, there does come a time when the owner goes, those are hard dollars that are just poof. Going into the clouds here, fellas. So it doesn't apply to your salary cap. I understand that, but it does come out of the owner's pocket. So, I mean, there's a lot of speculation around Edmonton in all forms, from coach all the way through their top guys on the roster.
We'll get you out of here. Thoughts, Vancouver. Jimmy Rutherford says he is stepping up or away. They need a GM now that Alvin's been gone for a while. Hearing anything there?
Yeah, it's down to 2. And I think the reporting today, the reporting is accurate. I believe it's Evan Gould, and I was with the Boston organization. What a mess that was, by the way, in the American League, Providence and Springfield. I don't know if you guys saw it the other night, that offside play in the overtime winner, and then Springfield eliminates Providence, and Evan Gould is a big part of that that Providence team, but he interviewed well in Vancouver. Ryan Johnson still feels like the clubhouse leader to me, the internal candidate. Everybody who knows him tells me, I don't know him well, that he is a GM in waiting. Now, it's Francesco Aquilini, the owner, who's making the decision there. And you're right. Jimmy told the media he's leaving his post as president, but he's going to maintain an advisory role. So he won't be nearly as hands-on. So, are they more comfortable with the guy they know in Ryan Johnson, or do they like everything that Evan Gold presented? But I'm not sure who's, again, the leader in this case, but it's down to 2 candidates now.
All right.
Hope we can manage up, fellas.
Yeah. A lot of work there.
Guess that's for it. Have yourself a fine weekend.
Thank you, Dregs.
Appreciate
All right.
it.
Go Abs, go. Let's see that series even at 1.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just trying to. Hey,
Actually, they can win tonight because I'm going to go to Game 5 of Buffalo.
Oh,
no.
Breaking
I'm
news.
the same as Ferraro. I don't care. I don't care who wins. The only time I care who wins any game is a Stanley Cup final. And that's because I'm normally traveling, and whoever wins Game 1, I start cheering for behind the scenes because I want the series to end.
2, 3, 4.
Because you want the series to end.
Yes,
You're ready for summer.
Yeah,
Sweet.
exactly.
Sweet.
Have a good weekend, fellas.
Yeah,
See
you
ya.
too. There he is, Darren Dreger, TSN Hockey Insider, on our Insider Hotline, a presentation of Bristol Waters Plumbing and Heating. It's furnaces, it's of course air water softeners, water filters, air purifiers, air filtration systems. I bet that's something you've never even thought of. I don't spend a lot of time thinking about it. That's why you have Crystal Water. You got family, you got kids, you got babies, you got dogs, you got just breathing dirty air. Air filtration systems, air purifiers, get after it. crystalclearcalgary.com. You can call or you can fill out the web form. You can also call 587-317-1551. Say, hey, what are these spring promotions they were talking about over there in that web thing? Crystal Waters.
I could just imagine the conversation at the Dreger house. Like, so honey, when are you done when do we have holidays? Like, as soon as this GD final's over, like, let's go.
Yeah.
I got the truck loaded. Can we end this tonight? We get to the lake tomorrow.
I don't know if he does anymore, but when TSN had the rights, it would be Friday night at the draft. They'd be out of there. They wouldn't even cover day 2 necessarily. Certainly he wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, when's July 1st? Oh yeah, July 1st. And then
The Groundhog Day? No?
see ya. And it seems like not a lot's changed. So
Well, they don't and the thing now,
I know where he's
rights
coming from.
holders is they don't have draft stuff. Though they will have a free agency show to your point, though.
Ferraro is funny.
I want to. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna. I saw his tweet that I have 4 fan bases saying that I hate the team that they're playing against.
That means he's doing a great job. Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
I was going to say I don't even know how to touch on it, but that article I read, like, I finally glanced through it.
The Leafs
Yeah.
Pelly dysfunction
And
thing?
the fact that they're charging kids to go out on the ice is disgusting.
Oh, this is the for-profit company.
This
Like,
is effing
huge
gross.
revenue.
Like, disgusting. I'm appalled at it.
Yeah, that, like, what is it? To
$1,000 to carry the
flag out during the national anthem, and that here you pick a kid. Most places like, hey, you enter to win, you can win. It's just, maybe it's a sponsored thing.
Up in the festival city, you can cut a check to get that done.
But,
it's greasy. They're making money. These
anyway.
are for profits.
I do not like it.
I know a guy that cut a check to do the festival city one for his kid.
The hair.
It is
Well earned,
wild.
son. Well earned.
Yeah, the similarities between, and I know people say, could you not talk about these two teams because they are so polarizing? But the McDavid Matthews, similar but different, but so
it's
similar.
So similar, because what are either franchise going to do? I think the Oilers are further ahead because I've watched McDavid and Draisaitl carry their team to a Stanley Cup
They've
final.
got better pieces, right?
Right.
Like, you would take McDavid, Draisaitl, and Bouchard over any collection of
For sure.
players. You just
So
would.
so I trust that the Oilers aren't as far back. I think Toronto's effed. Like, I know that first overall pick is going to help a lot. I think it's a cultural issue. They're going to have to change the coach because he clearly is not connecting with the players that are there now. So are you going to move the players out, or are you going to keep the coach? So now you got which is all fine and good and part of the process. Who are the defensemen that you're relying on for the?
They need to sign one
for the lead. Who?
They need Darren Radish. I don't know that he'll get to free agency, but like that is the one guy where.
See, and you're so high on Radish, which is fine, but I don't think Radish has played with a group of guys that know how to win, even though they haven't won for a while. And they've got Vasilevsky behind him. I don't see it as the same situation.
I'm not even talking culturally. I just mean the skill set is what they're missing. Like they don't have puck moving D-men.
They don't have defensemen. Who do they have?
Well, they got a lot of older guys that are physical. They get hurt, like Tanev, McCabe, Benoit.
These are not
OEL.
names.
Like they're all longer in the tooth that don't distribute the puck as well as you'd
Brian,
like.
If that was the Oilers D, you'd say like you would.
I'm not saying it's good D. Don't mistake my words. What I'm saying is Radish supplements that group nicely because he does the things they're bad at.
Absolutely, but supplementing to get better, 10% isn't enough for the Leafs. The Leafs are still, to me, if I'm a Leafs fan or that in that organization, you're supposed to be winning.
Yeah, I think they can make the playoffs next year. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't think they are better than 50-50 to do it.
Pull up the Eastern Conference, Jack, if you can, and tell me what teams
I think they could be. I think they could get into a wild card. I don't think they're that good, but if the goaltending bounces back and you strategically add,
I think it's an absolute. I'm not saying you're wrong because there's teams in the playoffs that we wouldn't have picked this year.
It's like Boston last year. No one saw that coming, right?
Is Boston worse? Is Buffalo worse? Is Montreal worse? Is Carolina worse? Is Florida going to be better? Is Tampa moving out?
I agree that division's an absolute gauntlet, and Detroit's actually going to continue to improve ever
Islanders,
so
Philly, that's my
all
issue.
I'm saying is that nobody saw Boston, Buffalo, Islanders getting. Just let me finish this, and the reason is because we just watched the full season. We're like, here's where these teams are, and now we're in round 2, and 6 of the 8 teams left were not in round 2 last year. Nobody said last year the Ducks are going to be in round 2, right? Like we know that. Buffalo, are you crazy? They're going to miss again. Things change quickly. We don't see it coming a lot of the time. But if they just get back to the goaltending they've had, like let's average out what they've got from Stellaris and Wool the last 2 years prior to this one. If they get that kind of goaltending, there's a few more points. They're not going to be as injured as they were this
20
year.
points out.
Yeah, and they were actively trying to lose in January because they knew if they got to the bottom 5, they'd keep their pick.
In January.
Like it was like, okay, well, like let's
I don't think
tear it down, and we're not good enough. But again, how many points were Buffalo and Anaheim last year?
But those are teams that are. I mean, that's Keith Pelly got roasted for saying what you're saying. So how are we supposed to see Montreal and Buffalo and these teams? Well, because they've been rebuilding, and yes, they're finally coming of age.
So I'm just saying, I'm not saying Toronto's going to make it next year. I'm not saying it's easy. What I'm saying is the path I expect them to choose is the one where they do everything at all costs for the next 2 years when they don't hold their own first to try to get in, and I give it maybe a 40% chance of happening.
That isn't what you said. You said you think they're going to make the playoffs.
I didn't say that, Red. I said I don't.
If you go back,
listen.
You did say that, Ryan.
What I said is I don't think it's better than 50-50. We can rewind the tape.
I think
you said I think they'll make the playoffs.
I think it's possible they can make the playoffs. Like, I'm sorry. Like the point I'm trying to make, I know it's not better than 50-50, but I don't think they're bottom 6 bad next year. I think you're adding a guy in McKenna that immediately changes the way things look. Auston Matthews, Dreger touched on it. Everyone forgets this guy scored 69 goals 2 years ago? Like, they are better than what you saw this year. And yes, they have some roster issues that are
he doesn't
significant.
Have Marner anymore. Maybe McKenna could fill some of that, but
you're better
not every 5'10", 155-pound 18-year-old is coming into the league and going to put up 80. Like,
I'm not even saying he is. I just think I don't think it's a crazy outlandish
put
thought.
It back up, Jack. That I still why are you mad at me for I don't see it.
I'm not mad at you at all. I just can't finish the sentence. That's all, which is what I do to everyone all the time. So I'm fine.
You've finished your sentence. You've said your piece, and I'm going to this saying, like, you can expand on it all you want. I understand what you're saying. You think they're going to choose the path of continue on with what we have and build with McKenna.
Yeah,
I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't think they're a playoff team. What's that do for Matthews? Fine. So Pelly and Chayka and Sundin stay on the path. That doesn't mean they're better next year. Are they going to be worse? I don't know. I don't trust their goaltending. I didn't trust
you
it.
Didn't trust when it was
ago.
good, and you didn't trust when it was bad, and we'll see. Like it's
but
Goldies,
I do
right?
trust that Columbus will be better. The Islanders aren't far off. Maybe I would actually say that the Penguins might be the team that falls. Sorry, Jack. Right? Like there's just a lot of good teams out there where you're going, frick.
Like I don't think we have to build the case that it's a tough spot for them. We all understand that there's been major roster mistakes. They don't have good young assets. It's an incredibly tough division. What I am saying is if you just get back to expectations for some of the guys that had awful years, there's going to be improvement there. Like, how many games did you miss from that blue line? Okay, Chris Tanev's not going to play 82, but can he play more than he did last year?
Yeah, but I don't know that he's any good anymore. Like, I get what you're saying, but Tanev.
So you're suggesting Tanev 0 games versus 60, that's not a bump at all. Like, he helps them, even if it's in a third pair role at this point.
I don't know that Tanev will put skates on again. I mean,
we don't know. Yeah,
beat to piss.
But like, the goalies aren't bad goalies; they're just kind of no-name goalies that had a bad year.
Well, are they better than the Oiler goalies?
I mean, what
you
year?
hate the Oiler goalies, and just Leafs goalies are fine.
What was Stolar's last year? Like a 920,
926,
like unreal year. So, like, could you get half that back? That helps a ton. And Wool was injured this year.
Yeah, but is Matthews he a 926 or is he a...
No, but if you can get 905 from him, that helps you a bunch, is my point. Like, it's just, everything went wrong there. And I think they're a bad team, but I don't think they're so bad that it's like, oh, this is like, you're picking top 5 again next year. I'm not there.
So just so I can get back to, like, I'm getting now the case that you're building.
Yeah.
So how does that translate to what to do with Matthews? Is that a...
Well, because Matthews is, if you're the guys that own this team, he's your cash cow. And like what Dregs is saying is, if there's walk-in orders for Matt Sundin and John Chaika, it's like, you need to keep the revenue churning. We are revenue number 1 in this league, and we are not sliding to 2. Matthews is a huge part of that equation.
Really?
Yeah, he is. Because he's a superstar in the league that everyone's got his jersey. Now, maybe you can argue that McKenna could become almost as good as Matthews, but like, you've got one of the hardest pieces to collect in the game. It's a number 1 franchise center. Like, is he a top 5 center on earth? I kind of have him there, even off a bad year.
I don't think so.
I think the thing that's the impossible to determine if you're not Auston Matthews is, what do you want? You want to be here? Are you eyeing somewhere else? Are you like, if you were sitting at this table, are you buying what Ryan's selling, that the goalies and the D,
if
like,
Ryan
we're close?
is Sundin and he's visiting me in Scottsdale and that's the spiel, I'm sitting after he leaves going, fuck, I don't know. Our D is maybe better and our goaltender is maybe better, and we got McKenna.
Yeah, and they haven't made any moves yet. Like, they're clearly going to tinker a bit here. Like,
but what can
they're
they
not
do?
running back. Well, they're going to make trades, and they're going to go spend their cap money in free agency is what they're going to do.
Who are they trading with to improve? And like,
that's, I don't know, man. Like, that's, how did Boston get back in? They looked
Swayman.
lost at sea. Okay, so that's a bounce back in net mining.
Well, who's had better?
Swayman's a better goalie than those 2 guys. I'm not going to say he's not, but like, they went and spent big money on guys like Lindholm and Zadorov, and you're like, I don't know, that's going to work. And then there they were in the playoffs. Now they got the big geeky bump, and you didn't
Show
see
me the roster
goal
for the Leafs again that you think like it has to be Matthews that.
It's. I think we just forget. Like 2 years ago, what were they? 108 points, and you deleted one Marner, and it's like, well, now they're just an awful team, and then everybody's like, well, they are older, but like, they're not as bad as it looked this career.
Yeah, but you're underselling the fact that all the BS that comes out of Toronto, with all these guys that are so effing good. Well, they're not that good. They just play in Toronto,
and their roster is basically set for next year. Guys have, it's Riley, McCabe, Tanev, OEL, Brandon Carlo, Simon Benoit, Philip Myers. They all have contracts for next year. Up front, the only UFA is Yarncroke.
Like, what's that third line?
That's
piss.
Heard of. Well, and who's hurt there? Where's Tavares? I don't
well, but okay, go back, Jack. Just hold there on the forwards.
Yeah, there's no Matthews.
So yeah, well, Matthews not going to be on the third line.
Correct.
So put Domi down in the third line.
Well,
I don't think he. I still think that third line is.
Well, that's where Nick
look at the bottom line.
Look
at the bottom. That my point is, your third line isn't even that good, and your fourth line is. I don't know who.
Well, keep going to the injuries, and that'll explain why you're seeing all these alphabet soup guys. Like, that's a big piece of it, right? Like Carlos, Stellars, Joshua.
Carlos shit, you've said.
I haven't said he's shit. He's an NHL defenseman. No, I've never said he's shit. What do you mean I've said he's shit?
Sorry. So
they gave up too much for him in
he's
trade.
Below
he's
average. They hated him when he was in the lineup. All of a sudden, he's.
Did they? Who hated him?
The fans.
Okay. I mean, he's not
a
star.
Are you saying he had a good year? Like, what are you talking about?
You just said I said he was shit, and I'm wondering why is Red saying I called the player shit?
Okay, I'll call him shit. I think he's shit, and Brian thinks he's going for the Norris.
I also didn't say that.
Like,
I think he's probably a fine right side third pair guy.
So that's going to be the difference maker. Your
I didn't say
third.
it's a difference maker. We're talking about all the injuries that they have this year. I think people are forgetting that if you get bounces and
take the injuries out and put the lineup together. Why are you? Don't roll your fucking eyes at me. You do it to guys that talk all the time. This is what we do. So I'm not allowed to talk back to you. And I've heard it.
Put the thought.
Oh Christ! Well, you finished your thought 100 times. You don't think the lineup is as shitty as I do. Put the lineup together. Get rid of the injuries and put it all. Put them all in there and make the fucking lineup.
Do it together.
And show me how they're going to make the playoffs.
Let's do it together. This is fine. And again, I don't think they're making playoffs. Yes. I just think I literally said the first fucking words out of my mouth, less than 50-50. Do we need to look at probabilities?
Go back in time during the show?
Let's draw the lineup. Top line. Who's playing with? I'm going to put Nyes with Matthews and the first overall kid. That's a pretty good top line in the NHL. I know you hate their body language, blah, blah, blah. They wear necklaces. That's a good top line. Line 2, Tavares.
Are you being a cheeky prick for a reason? Like, have I ever said? So you're saying that I call?
No, it's just that's the whole.
Oh, that's the whole what?
The
Kiss
whole
my
these
ass,
guys
Pinder.
aren't winners. The culture's not right. Like that's when we get Jay Rose.
So is that why? Is that what I said? Have I ever said that?
Well, did I just call like Brendan Carlos shit?
I'll call Brandon Carlos shit because I'm commenting on his play. I've never made a comment about. Screw you.
Okay, sorry. I don't intend that to be a cheap shot. My apologies. Let's continue to look here. They need help on the second line. You got Tavares and who with them right now?
I think
they move off Domi. I think they move off Michelle. Yeah, he scored 30-some last year.
At some point, though, his boots are not.
Correct, but we thought it would happen already. I don't know. I'm not expecting him to fall off the cliff yet. He had a really good year. He's actually probably quietly had the best season of all the Leafs. Nice had a down year. He'll bounce back. Like he looked really good last year or 2 years ago, I should say. Not as good this year. There's more pieces here than I think we give him credit for. Like you probably have to say we're done with the Domi experiment. Michelli didn't work. Those are guys I have on the trade block. And you just need a little more health on the blue line. Like when you sign Tanev when he's old, you know he's going to get hurt. But can he be a little healthier? Can McCabe be a little healthier? Can OEL be a little healthier?
But like all those
guys got hurt, but they're all old. I get it. That's what, and I think Riley's on the block. You got to move him out. I'm not saying this is a good team. Look how smart I am. They're going to make playoffs. What I'm saying is I don't think they're as bad as people think they are. And if you get league average net minding, which they got much better than 2 years ago, why not a wild card? Like it's not crazy in my opinion. That's my whole take.
I think they missed Marner far more than they would have expected.
100-point guy.
Yeah,
I think anyone misses a 100-point guy, and that's why this lottery thing changes so much to them because you've
and it's not just his 100 points; it's what he does for the other guy.
100%.
So it's
the guy feeding Auston Matthews on the power play. It's a big deal. Like fucking Nick Waugh. That's what they got for that. They turned him into a first, but still, it's that it went from 110 points to out by 20 overnight.
Because that's what it's with all these guys. It comes back to: do I have a chance to win? And I think I would be in that camp if I'm Auston Matthews. If it's like, I don't feel like I'm not totally sold by, Stolarz can be better. And we're going to move Domi and we're going to move Riley and we'll get some pieces. And we don't. Okay. The first overall pick, he's okay. Good young player, but we missed by 20. And I played out there without Marner this year, and I know what's around me to help me. And it's not a lot, despite, Tavares is going to be 36, 37. Max Domi's got 2 more years. I don't know how easy or not it is to move him. And Nylander is such a wild card. He's the best player on the planet some nights, and then other nights
when he chooses to be.
It's.
I just think that when you're in the we're going to make trades. Are other teams trying to improve?
They don't really have like the whole. We've got lots of these assets that we move one of these. Like they're going to have to give up things to get things, and the things they have are coming off bad years.
Yeah.
The only thing they have is 3 goalies, but I don't know that any of them are ones. Like they got the Hildebeest is their 3. He needs waivers next year. Do you move off of Stolarz or Wool? Do either of them have trade value based on what they're making? Who do you get in free agency? Does anyone want to go?
And I'm not. I feel now I'm picking. Can you throw the division up again? The Atlantic. Because
it's just good.
I look at it.
Yeah.
And I guess my question would be: there's 8 teams there. Where do the Leafs finish in that clump of 8 teams?
Well, and if you want to playoff, you've got to be in the top 5. If you get both wild cards going to the Atlantic, you got to be a top 5 there. So yeah, I don't think the Bruins are that good. It's a nice bounce back. but I don't believe that. I think it's absolutely Buffalo, Montreal, Tampa, and Florida. And then I would think Ottawa. We'll see if there's any drama there this summer.
And to compound it, what kind of drama is there going to be in Toronto? Is the coach happy? Is the GM like that?
I
whole
can't believe
thing?
the coach is still there. It
I
feels
wouldn't
like
be surprised if the coach.
They're saving a bullet. Like I don't know why he's here. Clearly isn't working with him and Matthews. You've said it a bunch.
And
like,
he
won in 19 with a red hot goalie, but is he a Hall of Fame coach?
No,
this chapter of the book hasn't been a good one for him.
No.
And based on what you're seeing from Chayka and Pelly and all of that, doesn't feel like their kind of coach.
Doesn't feel like he was a Tree kind of coach because Tree thought they needed more truculence.
Yeah, and he brought in the older truculent guys, and
that
the
didn't work
coach
out.
It didn't fit for whatever reason. Right from the first week of the year, Stolarz got run over and made comments in the media about you can't be playing like your whole identity was supposed to be toughness.
Over too much.
And it just didn't happen.
Yeah,
even and it's like you can overpay for all this toughness, but they didn't even play tough.
No. Well, I think it spoke volumes when it's
100%.
easy to go back. Oh, they didn't even. Matthews gets hurt. No one even.
Yeah.
It wasn't boo. I don't think it's a tight knit group.
I agree. I think, and that's why I expect them to attempt major surgery.
Do you think that's the right move? My opinion is that's the wrong move. My opinion is that you have an opportunity because of that lottery ball to pivot. I understand they don't have their other early picks coming up, but I think I would rather get out from Matthews because I don't trust, and that's my opinion. I'm not close to it. I don't trust that he's going to carry you to the next level.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's what I wonder too, because you talk about what did Pelly say when Treliving was let go.
Yeah.
I wonder if those comments have some mold on them now because you have the first overall pick.
You've been given an opportunity.
You've been given an opportunity.
Yeah.
You don't have these picks in the next couple of years. You now have first overall. Chayka is going to have some thoughts. It would seem like what's his input going to be? It would feel like more. We can't lose Matthews for nothing. He holds all the chips.
He does hold all the cards.
If he's
just saw it happen with Marner.
If he's amenable to a move right now, maybe it behooves us to do this.
I'll ask you this: if you do move Auston Matthews, I think you're going to get a fucking haul, and I think we'd all agree on that. Like he's just one of the rarest assets in the world. He's a centerman that's huge and can score 60+ goals, and defensively, he's really good. The underlying numbers on his defense are a lot better than a lot of other high-end centers that get points. Will you, in the 10 years that follows trading Matthews, ever be able to draft a player as good as him in the next decade?
Well, if you win the friggin' draft lottery.
Well, they're winning this year. I don't think McKenna's ceiling's
I
don't know if that's the. Are you talking about for the Leafs then?
Yeah, and again, I'm not answering what you asked. I'm sort of twisting a bit because I agree that something's not right there and the culture's off. But just in terms of the skill of the player, will it be 20 years, 30 years, 5? Like how long until they get another guy?
Yeah,
that's
but what if
talented?
it doesn't matter?
Well,
what if he wants to leave?
My point is that, well, oh yeah, of course. I mean, if he
That's
leaves,
what I
he's
mean.
gone. He leaves, he's gone.
If you're under the impression that we're not winning a cup in the next 2 years, he's not sticking around. It may not be
if he's
about
not sticking around, you have to move him.
Yeah.
It's a non-event. It's the easiest decision is if Auston says, I'm not coming back. Well, perfect. And we just go package him up and get a haul. But I don't have a problem with Austin's position in the sense that we don't know how this management team is going to work. And just like you guys said to me, like, you could tell me you're going to go sign free agents and trade guys, but until it happens, it's just an idea. And I said it 2 weeks ago. I believe he wants to win, and that's his top factor. I don't think he has a dream market he's dying to get to so much as if it's going to be shitty here, I will take this window to go to a place that I can win with, and maybe there's some other benefits. But if you can build a winner, I think he stays, but it just looks like it might be harder to do.
I think that's a hard case.
That's a dog's breakfast to sell that they can build a winner if they keep him, and it's a dog's breakfast to sell that they can fix this quickly. Because
I agree,
and that's what you get in return for him is the only way. They don't have a star goalie. Maybe a healthy goalie will be better. They don't have a plethora of defensemen. They got a bunch of old guys and guys that you need to revamp the whole decor.
They
really
got 1 or 2 prospects. That's it. Everything
else,
and
they're B-level prospects.
Yeah, they like the D-man and the one center.
But again, let's say what we always say about Well, just because the Flames like this prospect doesn't mean the league likes this
I agree.
prospect.
He might be a 5.
Right?
He's
So
a top pair guy.
There's a lot of muck in Toronto that they got to deal with.
And so my whole position is like, how is Auston Matthews supposed to like listen to what they're saying and say like, oh yeah, that's going to work, I'm in, or no, that's not. Like, I don't think this conversation can be real until next summer, because you actually have to see what the hell they're going to do and how the fuck it looks, right?
I don't.
Until you get to the season next year, like, how does Auston Matthews know if they're going to be good or not? You didn't see them being this bad. He didn't come into the year thinking, fuck, were we awful? Like, you need to play it out a bit. And so everyone wants an answer from Auston right now, but I think in a year he'll have a real good idea. Right now, I don't think he has a clue what this team's going to look like.
I do. A ball of muck.
Capital Chev.
Carlos sucks.
CapitalChev.ca, 13103 Lake Fraser Drive in the Southeast. It's Calgary's truck destination. Lineup is deep. Hardworking Silverados and Sierras to SUVs and everyday commuters. You've maybe heard about the $99 lease. That's real. Big inventory, competitive pricing, and a team that knows how to keep things simple. Maybe you need something built for winter roads, or maybe now you're just looking full-on summer. Drop top, convertible. Kind of place you walk in curious, you leave confident. Trucks, deals, no nonsense experience, just the way Calgary likes it. CapitalChev.ca is the website. 13103 Lake Fraser Drive in the Southeast. Good people. Good people.
Good people. That starts tonight, by the way, in Everett.
Oh, that's right.
Labardius, Cammy, and Kelly Rempel.
Yep,
that's right.
TSN and Victory Plus.
There you go.
Do you have a horse in the race? And
well, DuPont's kid might as well. I don't know.
Yeah. If you look at what is it, Rudolph and DuPont, that's two D-men that are going to go in the top 10 in the next 2 drafts. That's exciting. Good luck, boys.
Poor Cammy.
Sorry, Cammy.
Going to get your sports car this weekend?
Already got it.
Did you buy one?
No. Well, I have one.
What
I
do you
got
have?
out of parking, out of storage.
I thought you were getting a new one.
Is it up on the ramps, or where are you storing this thing?
No, it's under the cover. Sitting there waiting.
All right. Hot Boom Summer?
Just sitting there waiting. No.
Hot Jack Summer?
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's ready.
Big plans this weekend, Jack?
I might golf, actually.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Idiot buddies?
Now,
Idiot buddies.
do you have any thoughts on where, or you're just kind of?
Nope. No idea.
Has someone floated it, or did it just pop in your head?
Just kind of got floated around yesterday.
Nice day for golf, Jack.
Sure.
It is. It's a nice weekend for golf.
Golfing with idiot buddies can be fun.
What kind of golfer are you, Jack?
A horrible golfer.
Okay.
Dean. Very bad.
You'd fit in around this table.
Maybe you should read a book on golf tips or get
There's a
some
par
short
3
game.
just down the hill from me.
There is.
There is. There's a bunch of courses right around me.
Stumble home. Steep hill, though. Oof.
Careful.
And a river, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kind of separates
Across
you,
the
but
bridge.
wash
There's
balls.
a
You can
bridge.
tread water, eh?
There's
You're
a
a good
bridge.
swimmer. You're a good swimmer. Let's get to this.
It is Pinder Report for Village Honda. They want to buy your vehicle. They've set aside $2 million to buy vehicles. If you've got a lease you're returning or an extra set of wheels, head to villagehonda.com and start the complimentary appraisal process. You make a deal, you're paid in 24 hours. Okay, we'll start with finals from last night. One game. You're boring people. Stop boring people. Boring.
Yes.
Canes are good, boys.
Homer.
Canes are
correct.
good.
Not boring to Rod the Bod. He's loving it.
No.
It's like, this is so exciting.
Well, old team.
Let's have one or two more. Move to the next round. I'm most surprised with Freddie Anderson.
He's been awesome.
He has been tremendous. He was holding his stick the wrong way last night, making saves. It's like, so has this guy would this be one of the best goalies of the last 15
Injury-free?
years if he could have stayed healthy?
Maybe. Remember, he was in Anaheim when they had John Gibson, and he actually went back in the draft, I believe. He was drafted twice. Like, as you can see, Danish guy. You know the Danish flag.
I love the Danes.
Love the Scandinavians. Yeah, awesome. But it's been the health thing. Even at Toronto, he was fine, but just we lost in the first round.
It always felt like it was an important time.
Yes, that checks out. Crazy. 957. Whew.
Yeah, good luck keeping that up.
Let's throw you some more information here. I think Gritty was trying to get under the skin of the what was the name of the mascot?
Stormy.
He's got the spit roast going there.
What the?
It's a pig roast, Rhett. You like a pig roast?
I don't get the connect. Maybe
that's the mascot.
It's supposed to be Stormy. They've skinned him.
Yeah. And I do like that Gritty rolls with what looks like Secret Service detail. The two guys in suits with sunglasses. Like it's a nice touch.
Yeah.
It's a really nice touch. More from this series. Pretty cool. Carolina will get a month off before the conference finals. Good stuff. They could win on Saturday before the Sabres and Habs even play game 3 on Sunday. And if the Habs and the Sabres go every other day, it would be 4 on Tuesday, 5 on Thursday, Saturday game 6. They could be off for like 10 days here.
Because last round we saw they were playing game 2 or round 2.
This one.
Can they play the Cup final while we're still in round 3?
Yeah, can we do Colorado, Carolina now?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Because we had Vancouver, Calgary in that Canadian division you're playing at the same time as round 1. Maybe we could just play the finals now?
It would suck to be in the Western Conference final while Colorado's already playing in the Cup. Guys,
we're not dead yet.
Quick question on how.
Well, they could save us a bunch of time and energy if they just they skipped the semis and went Carolina, Colorado. Let's just move on.
We got to find some spark here come on, Buffalo. Give us something. Anaheim, make a crazy fairy tale.
I like Anaheim too. That's the problem. Is that they're fun to watch.
Other thing, it's a little later too. And sometimes, I don't know.
It's not that late.
It's not for me, but I just know.
The sun's up later now. Makes a big difference.
Okay. Night, Mr.
The Night Owl Boom over there. Here's tonight's game. Hey, it's my mom's birthday. I just said happy birthday. I just said call my mom. Game 2 tonight. 5 p Mountain, 7:30 p Mountain for the night game. That's the Ducks. That's a scene switcher there as they go to Orange County from Sin City.
Look at that yellow dot by the Sabres.
That's a win, Rhett. That's what that stands for.
Win, Jack.
It's a W.
Winners.
You're going to get another W tonight?
God, I hope so.
What's the plan?
Oh, wings.
Well, there's a birthday. And
are you taking my mom on her birthday?
Is it mom's birthday? No, a teenager. They're all teens.
They are, yeah.
They're all teens now. So I don't know if there's a party at my house, but Jack, you're invited. Always invited.
Yeah, he's got idiot buddies.
He's gonna have a fire pit. Do some skinny dipping.
What excuse are you gonna make tonight, Jack, for not going to Rhett's mansion on a lake?
I might be golfing. That's about it.
The Habs have already posted 3 wins this postseason following a loss. So they have been able to bounce back nicely.
They haven't trailed in the series yet, if I'm correct. They're 1-0, 2-1, 3-2. They're trailing now. Okay.
That's your opinion.
You can look back at round 1 if you'd like. Buffalo, get ready. Rhett, what do we got here?
Look at they got the towels, the whiteout towels.
The towels? They got towels. Everybody rubs, everybody rides.
That's cheesy.
Yeah, that's
feels like a Stampede thing.
No. It's like, has the country never come to Buffalo? Like, what do we?
George Strait went to Buffalo, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, that was last. Yeah.
You got Jack a hat or a
That's
t-shirt?
fine. A little cheesy. You can do better, Buffalo.
Come on, Buffalo. Better than that. A lot of towels. I like towels.
Looks good.
The rink has been awesome. I haven't had a chance to sit and watch a full game, full sound. I'm trying to do that tonight. I want to get the vibes because all the highlights, I'm like, oh my God, this place is upside down.
You're too busy with your kids. Baseball.
Yeah, I got baseball and hockey tonight like an idiot.
I'll tell you what, this is the greatest time for baseball. Mosquitoes aren't killing you.
That's right.
Sun's out.
Sun's out.
Oh,
guns are out.
Enjoy it while you can.
Everybody rides.
I've actually been taking Jack's dad's Alabama
Roll Tide.
The peanuts, the roasted peanuts.
Delicious.
Oh, perfect for the ball diamond.
Those are good.
Oh, there's your bracket, friends. Carolina. Oh my God, they're almost there already. Yeah. We played one game. We're gonna sweep tomorrow.
How do you
wait for you guys?
The what if game. Carolina sweeps, Colorado sweeps. There's a possibility they sweep the next series too. So you get 2 teams going to the finals without a loss.
Oh my God, that'd be unbelievable. Like crazy story.
Minnie's gonna win a game. Come on, Berlin.
I agree.
No,
I think the Wild do find a way.
I made a big bet last night. I got 10-1 odds. I said Minnesota's going to win 2 at home.
Ooh, 2.
10-1.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to do it less than that. At a 0. Okay, we'll keep moving.
How's Edmonton doing?
They look like is it gray? They've put them in, Dean. They're not white, but there isn't a line through
hard
them.
to see.
They're down 4-2 to Anaheim.
It's dim.
So they're gonna have to come back, and then but Anaheim's already moved to the. I'll get back to you on that. We'll have to do some.
They might be at a festival.
Yeah, it's Ed Fest. They're busy. That's paused. Let's keep moving.
Tough to get ice.
Really difficult. 6th overall picks, friends. Calgary Flames likely going to make one unless Connie does some wheeling and dealing. 6 overall, 1992.
Why do we have the other guys?
Corey Stillman. Just maybe some reminders of the draft class. Oh, Bob Svella. I forgot the Flames draft.
Oh,
so these are Flames all-time picks
so
at the 6th position.
Flames will pick 6 on June 26th when the draft's in Buffalo. They have picked 6 5 prior times, I believe. Oh, this is not a good. That's a bad draft class. Who was GMing then? Was that Greg Button or maybe?
Ooh, I don't know.
That was a bad one. Oh, but you'll probably learn, and the next year you go to the draft. Oh dear, that's 1 year later.
Betsy.
Yeah. You take that in round 2.
That's how you screw up a franchise.
Blair Betts?
No, not Betsy. Betsy was a grinder.
Back-to-back 6s with nada. Now, Fata did end up playing a few games. I think in Pittsburgh was his
great
longest
Penguin.
spell.
Yeah.
Great's a little strong. I don't know that I put him with Mario and Francis and Yager and Sid, but he did go play a lot in Europe.
Jeez, that's fun. I'd like to do that.
Hey, you sleep in your bed every night, travel on trains. Switzerland's so lovely.
Right. Hey.
Sean Monahan. Oh, yes. Now, I don't know where this leaked the other day, but someone was telling the anecdote. This was the draft class with McKinnon at 1. He was in the Memorial Cup. Seth Jones was there. Jonathan Duran was there. I think is Barkov in this class? Or am I confusing? I'm messing myself up. But Monahan goes 6. Apparently, Jay Feaster offered 6, 22, and 28 to Colorado to try to move into the 1 hole. I never heard that at the time. It might have been Elliott. One of the insiders dropped that little tidbit in the last week. And Lab said, now we're good because it's fucking Nate Dogg.
Yeah.
Nice try.
We're good.
Jay.
Barkov did go 2.
Thank you. So it went McKinnon, Barkov,
Jones,
Jones.
Elias Lindholm.
That 6
Lindholm
pick is an awesome pick. You feel terrible for Bonnie because he got injured or he'd still be here. The other two,
just a 30-goal center every year.
2 first-round picks.
Daniel Tkachuk played 19 games for the Flames.
That's so bad. Yeah,
like
97,
if Klimchuk
98.
and Poirier had turned into players.
Now, Emile Poirier had a phenomenal first AHL season, then went into the player assistance program, and whatever he was dealing with, he never came out the same player. It was really unfortunate because he had a great start to his pro career. I remember chatting with, I think it might have been Husky at the time, who was running Adirondack, where their AHL affiliate was. And he was awesome. And then it was like he's gone, and when he came back, he wasn't the same player. Morgan Klimchuk, a local guy, great guy. Quad A, had some success in the minors, couldn't piece it together at the NHL level. And then
Rico Fata had 1 assist in 27 NHL games for the Flames.
How many in Pittsburgh? Jack would have been a huge fan if he wasn't dead back
He had
then.
16 goals in 03-04.
That's not bad. Not 6 overall good, though. Be better than the 97-98 versions, Connie.
Please.
And if you want to be Monahan Tkachuk good, that's fine, too. That's actually look at
that. It's wonderful.
Tyler Parsons, also a guy that needed assistance with some issues in his life, never panned out. He was a teammate of Tkachuk's on that Memorial Cup winning team. They won in Red Deer. Tkachuk at 6 is awesome. Thank you, Canucks, so much. Ole Juolevi ahead of him. Wow.
What a miss.
What a miss. And you did draft, although he didn't sign, what I think is probably a fringy Hall of Fame type defenseman in Adam Fox in the 3rd round. Dubé, you get a guy at 56 who played the number of games he's played. That's not a bad pick at all.
I wonder.
That's a hell of a draft class.
Who did we end up with for Fox? Did we know? Like, is it still living?
He was included in the pick with Dougie Hamilton.
The Lindholm deal.
Was it the Hamilton or Lindholm?
Hamilton.
It was the Hamilton deal, and then Hamilton went back for Lindholm. Confusing myself here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just go to Adam Fox.
They got Hamilton from picks that went to Boston. 1st round. He goes over in the Lindholm
Fox,
deal.
Ferland, and Dougie for Elias Lindholm and Noah Hannafin.
There it is. So they were all included there. One more time, slowly, for the people in the back.
I can't do it.
Fox, Ferland, and Dougie.
Fox, Ferland, Dougie.
Fox, Ferland, and Dougie to Carolina for Elias Lindholm and Noah Hannafin.
Thank you.
And
they
Fox didn't
immediately-
side with, he didn't sign there either.
And they ended up getting like a pick as well.
So that's still
There's always going to be a range.
ongoing because Hannafin got traded for
The first
pick
that's coming.
this one.
Yeah, the first round of this year for Vegas. Trade tree still lives on.
That's right.
Crazy.
Well, Michael Ferland, he played
concussion issues after a big deal in Vancouver. I was happy to see him get paid. It's a rags to riches story. A late bloomer, late to the game of hockey, played a tough brand, but concussions shortened it up for him.
Yeah.
Okay, keep moving. Team Canada off to the World Championships. Actually, let's do Hart Trophy first. Finalists for the Hart Trophy. Rhett's favorite award?
I don't mind this one.
These players played with a lot of heart. Kucherov, McKinnon, McDavid. Good luck picking. They're all pretty fucking good.
Yeah, they're all very good, and
You're
feels
not
like
wrong.
their team would miss them greatly if they were not there.
Yeah, the answer to the question is you're not wrong.
Awkward smile on the right, 0 fucks given on the left, and bull in a china shop in the middle. An awesome series.
They're mad at Kucherov in Tampa. They're running him out of there.
Are they?
I would show up.
do
Didn't
that.
score. Can't score. 1 goal, 21 playoff games.
I think they're eligible to extend him this summer, if I'm correct. That'll be interesting to watch. Let's keep moving. Team Canada off to the World Championship. There is some Flames content here. Can you find it, fellas? Can you find it?
Former Flame Cam Talbot.
Kind of, but an actual Flame. Zach Whitecloud. There he is, Dino.
Hey, look at that.
Whitecloud was a very nice get for Craig Conroy as a theoretical throw-in to the Rasmus Anderson deal. Took on a leadership role with the Flames. He's going to go over to help Team Canada.
Where does Sam Dickinson play?
Sammy. He's the defenseman in San Jose, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was the correct draft class. Bush Bombs is heading over.
2 Oiler defensemen.
There's a recipe for success. You want to finish second? Get those guys locked in. Up front, Celebrini will go. Another former Oiler, Dylan Holloway. He had a good year. And of note, old man John Tavares wants to play a little more. You said he's 36? Still doing this.
Well, even Ryan O'Reilly.
ROR. Okay. Over on Flames Nation, not just Team Canada, but other players off to the Worlds. Pike's got the latest. Here they are. Mata will go for Finland. Cooley and Coronado for the Americans. Klapka for what country is that, Jack?
Crazy.
Check.
And Pospisil.
We're going to have to dig into this Pospisil guy and what we're going to do with him because
I was just thinking when we talked about Toronto, like that would be a nice buy low candidate for another team if you could ever get him back to what you saw that first year. Run around, create shit, score 15.
do you think he's going to bounce back?
I don't know, but it's like those are the types of bets you have to make. Like it's just no one's going to give you players that are playing really well, right? Because he kind of lost his job here. Like he's healthy scratch on the
Well, rightfully so. I got hurt, so you hate to hold it against him, but he might have to show up and accomplish something.
You're like their 8th winger out of 8, and
Were you saying? Sorry, I was Googling. Were you saying Pospisil's a bounce back candidate?
I don't know that he's a
Maybe
bounce back
15?
candidate. It's just like he's a curious guy because when you saw him at his peak, you're like, this is a really
like him to be
rare and helpful piece. I wonder what interest would be in him because if he is going to bounce back, that's a good player. But it's been pretty.
Because I mean, 15's a long way from 8. Which
was that the career high?
Yeah.
How many games was that year?
63.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the
They
following
came
year,
up after that outdoor game. in
81 games, 4 goals, 25 points. And then last year, injured to start the year, came in 22 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. It was a lost year for him.
and
for sure.
not noticed.
No, like
You know what I mean? Like it's
I know you don't want him on the phone with Department of Player Safety every week, but you got to notice him more.
And the raise kicks in July 1, correct?
It was a 3-year deal at 2 point something. Not ideal.
Connie.
Craig.
Hell.
3 years, 2.5.
That might be a $2.5 million press box seat. I wonder if you staple them to some assets this summer if you're moving picks around and stuff.
You got lots of cap space. You don't need to do that just yet.
Oh yeah, and again, I wonder, like, is there another team that thinks they can unlock this a bit? We'll see. Miro,
Miro,
your
on
boy.
the wall. Miro.
Tough news here for you, Dino.
Shatan?
Daniil Miramanov will continue his career with SKA. That is the St. Petersburg outfit.
Well, it's
Putin's favorite.
Good
team.
spot
Weird
to go,
for
Miro.
KHL.
top 4 guy.
Hockey
It
news.
was a KHL, probably, yeah. Just
Good
had the
spot.
wrong league.
Reputable.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's the hockey news hub.
I do like his hat / hair
Yeah.
/ fox, whatever that is there. What would you call that kind of hat?
I can't say it.
Okay.
That was the Hannafin trade, correct? Part of that return.
Yes. First plus him.
Yeah. Come on, first.
First is this year. Yeah. And the first is
Go
always the big
first.
piece. He was an intriguing asset that ended up not being anything.
It was, yeah.
And was he rapping or was his girlfriend?
His
She's a
girlfriend's
DJ. Yeah. I
Right.
think it's something you me.
Wikiwa.
Not Wikiwa. Dance tunes though. St. Petersburg. Go to some raves. Go get a Miro. Love you. We'll wish Cammie, Lubo, and company a great broadcast tonight as game 1 of the WHL finals. The Ed Channel Cup goes in Everett. 2-3-2 format. So, Cammie, we're thinking about you today. Kick some ass. See you on TSN.
Who do you think? Everett?
I'll go PA.
Those are the two teams you
Those are
kind of
the
wanted there.
Top dogs.
Yep.
It's weird. Like in junior hockey, it typically does turn out that way where the top teams end up on top.
We talk about how hard some of these tournaments are to win. You got to go through a 4-round best-of-7 playoff just to get to the Memorial Cup.
The Memorial Cup's
It's insane. It's
great, but it's
war.
stupid too because
The
you
round
do all
robin,
that
yeah,
work
no.
and then you lose one game on a Tuesday and you're, oh shit.
These guys have been waiting for a month and a half. I think
Yeah.
Carolina's off for a while. Jack Steelers is getting pumped up.
Oh,
Sounds like Aaron Rodgers is close. You know what that means?
Oh, God. I haven't seen this.
I really hate to be the dude that fucks with us. You think? I mean, hell.
So stupid.
oh boy. Fellas.
Apparently,
Look out.
Rogers
They're back.
isn't in Pittsburgh. That was false reporting.
Why
Someone
does
was
Why
loud
does he
wrong.
draw this out all the time?
I don't know.
Like, why?
Because he loves
Yeah, I think he
He
does.
loves it.
But for a guy that loves attention, because I think you're right, he sure tells people he hates attention.
Well, that
Oh,
That's what someone who loves attention would say.
Yeah.
I don't like attention, but we can talk about me if
a
you
little bit
want.
more
about
about
me,
me,
but-
me.
Get a load of me.
If you want to hear more about me and my opinion,
That's a great story. It reminds me about me and my story, which is better. Let's keep moving. Baseball's fun. Love baseball, Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fans have fun. You get dogs, you get beers, you get
She shows up at the
souvenirs.
ballpark.
pull together.
She's
Oh
thinking,
no.
yeah, foul ball, that'd be great. Don't need a shower, though.
And
Plus,
the
is
food.
Don't drop the
ruined?
food.
Oh, yeah, those nachos
And
are
the ball
toast.
didn't even. Oh, for 2.
He's laughing there. He meant to do.
Spilled. Yeah.
So you missed the ball.
No ball, no beer.
And you
Beer and
drenched
the
your
girl.
lady's rack here. That's not ideal. And now your nachos are wet. Let's work it.
Way to
Sir.
go, dummy.
Those nachos are toast.
Nachos are toast.
In Oakland.
Sacramento
Oh, yeah,
potentially
play in
a
Oakland.
triple-A ball. They're not a city, right? They're just athletics. No city associated, just athletics. They're literally sharing that ballpark with a triple-A team.
That's
Why
all,
not?
That's like that video of you getting that cookie off the top of your coffee cup when you burnt your
That's
lips.
right. Got my
Yeah.
lip.
Yeah. What's the move there? Do you just head home, or are you just going to do sticky rack the rest of the day? That can't be fun.
Yeah, you have to ask.
Jack, what do you say here?
I think you're okay. 'Cause she's shocked, but there's a bit of a grin.
Yeah,
She's-
she seems to
You
be
know,
a good
it looks
sport about
warm
it.
enough. Maybe you just go to the washroom and
It
towel
just
off,
nicked her,
you know?
just barely.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
a couple drops.
She's like, oh my goodness. So you're like, oh hey.
You silly goose. Let's stay with baseball. Anthems. There's a certain amount of respect they need to be treated with, right?
Yep.
There's a caliber of singer. There's an expectation. We take our hats. We stand. This is a minor league ball here. Let's take a look.
Sounds good.
Classy.
Ron.
Ronnie.
Well, that clown knows how to make a burger.
Sing it too.
He can carry a tune.
Was still there.
Try not to laugh. Ronnie from the drive-in, just belting it out.
Nice voice. Good
Sure, he's all right. Yeah, he's doing okay.
There's got to be more. It's got.
Now the good news, if you're Ron, you got the makeup on. No one will know it's you if you did a bad
Good
job.
point. You could really F it up and still get away with it.
God, that's a disturbing character.
Dean loves clowns.
Love them, yeah.
Big clown guy?
Was Grimace not available to sing harmonies?
Yeah. Anyway, good work there, Ronnie. Belting it out. That's your Pinder Report this Friday, May 8th for Village Honda. Spring tire deal on right now. Go to villagehonda.com for more details. You can save up to $140 on a set of tires. Dealership for life.
Calgarians were very impressed with the Sabres anthem. Went to piss and sang the Canadian for them.
People in Canada really do seem to like that.
Yep.
I keep seeing people out of Buffalo explaining this to other Americans. They're like, no, we have vacation there. People come here. It feels like a piece of Ontario.
It's 5 minutes across the bridge.
There's a ferry that you go, you watch Jay's here, Bill's there, back and forth. Sundowner.
Mm-hmm. Good spot.
Detroit doesn't do that. Windsor's right over there. You can see Windsor from Detroit.
Windsor's a little stabby, I think.
Feel like that maybe says something about Detroit.
And about Buffalo.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack. If you drive north from Windsor, do you know where you go?
Detroit.
Isn't that crazy?
Isn't it?
Blow your mind.
Crazy.
Isn't it?
Geometrically speaking.
Not very happy with you today, Jack.
What? Why?
I'm just saying. This has been a bad week for you.
Really?
Wow.
Let's talk about it. What did I do?
You were no good on Monday. And
Monday I was the shits.
Hungover Monday.
Yeah.
Got red all freaked out yesterday.
Tuesday, the draft. You know how that went? That was your fault.
My heart rate escalated quickly when you started talking like that. You jerk.
Clean it up.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't sound like you have any intentions to, though. You're going golfing.
Still
with
hanging out
buddies
with dumb idiots, buddies.
Make new friends.
Go to Rhett's house. Show you how to make friends.
Mm-hmm.
Rhett invites you to Black Diamond. You don't go.
You should go to Black Diamond.
You've really been when I'm already hammered.
Diamond Valley, I think it's called.
That is correct. Yeah, technically. Yeah.
Diamond Valley?
It used to be Black Diamond and Turner Valley, and now they've amalgamated to one towny thing.
And they still hate each other.
Oh, just scrapping like
that right?
fans.
Oh,
Yeah,
Shelbyville.
every night.
It's Shelbyville over.
Just
Not
right down
good.
Main Street, shaking fists.
Outdoor Dental, Dr. J. Patel. Outdoor.dental is the website. Sedation dentistry. If you're avoiding the dentist because I do not like the dentist, then you've never been to Outdoor Dental. They got sleep apnea treatment. We've talked about their snoring treatment with the Solea laser. 2 15-minute treatments. They can last up to a year. You're getting better sleep, deeper sleep because you're not snoring. You're so refreshed. Your days are better. People around you are happier. You're in a better mood. You're more productive. What's holding you back?
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, in addition to that, cutting-edge technology, advanced dental techniques, same-day crowns.
Ooh.
You don't need those temporary ones. They kind of put them in there. It's like, this feels weird. How about same day? 3D printing? Night guards. Do you wear a night guard?
Should.
For your grinding?
I do.
Invisalign. They do it all with Outdoor Dental. Dr. J. Patel. He says, you know what? I'm gonna lead the way here.
You know what? I'll just do it the right way.
I'm gonna invest in my business and
treat people right.
Change the way the game is done. This dental game that we're in. Even my website, it's going to be different.
Yeah.
Outdoor.dental.
Yeah.
Is it .com? No. Outdoor.dental. Figure it out, Jack. I can't get on the website because it's
It's not outdoordental.com. It's outdoor.dental.
Pay attention.
Not happy with you, Jack. Not happy with you.
Our bookworm had a bad week, eh?
Yeah.
Was it really that bad?
It was.
We were talking before the show about it's just the cost of living. It's tough right now. You need to find some
$200 to fill the truck.
You got to find some nooks and crannies. And Pinder
deals.
took his kids to the ball game. You can barely afford it. You could barely afford to take your kids to a ball game anymore. This one was making the rounds. I don't know if you posted it or whatever.
Yeah.
Went to a ball game with my kids. Got Pepsi, $6, 4 hot dogs, cotton candy, $9, 17 Coors Lights. That's 220.
Man, this inflation's out of control.
How can you can't even take your kid to a GD ball
How
game
are
anymore?
families supposed to enjoy America's game in America? Huh?
Grief. What are you doing to us?
Ridiculous.
Comerica Park. It's outlandish.
Rude. You want me to come
And I
back
don't even
with
know
this kind of pricing?
I don't know if you tipped. Hopefully you did. Because probably after the 17,
$3
somewhere
bills?
maybe coming to your seat. Were you getting up for all 17?
What's the best up pricing on there? The cotton candy? Because what does that cost? 20 cents to make?
Oh, the best margins you're
Yeah.
saying from the Tigers' perspective?
I don't even know how it's got to be a liquid or something you pour into that machine, and then it like
It's
what?
sugar.
It's
Is it-
literally just sugar.
Yeah,
We have one. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
and it's not here.
Well,
We
it's the
don't need
kids.
it
I
here.
give it to the kid for
Yeah.
a birthday present.
Must get fatter.
Hot dogs.
It's good markup on the dog. The cola is a little
Yeah,
cheaper.
but there was
than I
4
thought.
dogs for 7. Okay,
It's
so
7
20,
each,
Yeah,
yeah.
7
Unit
each.
price is your.
Gotcha. My
Yeah, a
bad.
bag of cotton candy for 9 bean.
That's a hell of a markup there. Yeah, it's about 9 cents of sugar.
And how do you feel
Yeah.
about 12.99 for those light beers?
I've paid more.
And you will again.
That's like $400 Canadian almost. It's
What
nuts.
would it be? Yeah,
Yeah,
350.
it's not great. I have good news for you, Jack.
Perfect.
Yeah, we were talking about something. I guess it was yesterday's show, maybe. But our buddy Brian Gibson with Green Drop
Gibby.
and Buzz Boss reaching out for Jack. Do you know Gibby?
No.
I bet you your Gibby's kids are around your age. I wonder.
Yeah, probably.
Gibby's beauty.
He has a gift for you.
For Jack?
Yeah.
For me?
What?
He's like, my wife bought the complete Cheers series.
No way.
So if you have a VHS,
You got a VHS, Jack?
I mean,
Gibby will set you up with the entire
Oh my
series
God.
of Cheers. So you can learn about Mayday Malone and
Oh,
That's
That's
our next
awesome.
live stream watch party. We're gonna come in here and throw on the
I can find a
VHS.
VHS.
sure.
We'll watch
That's
Cheers,
awesome.
live stream it.
I think I have one, but you need to buy something for it to connect.
Hell of an adapter.
Whatever the adapting is.
Remember the
from
RCA, the
you
yellow,
need the
red,
built-
yellow,
you need
red,
the
white
built-in TV VCR combo.
One of those
Oh
those-
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a winner.
That's exciting news.
Those things are always in the movies that are world-ending stuff, right? The guy that made what do they call it? Bunker.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
He always has the
It's
VCR
built
TV.
right into the
Yeah,
TV.
Less to carry.
I guess.
It's efficient.
Less to carry. Very efficient. Let's do our bets. We'll do our bets. We're not going to forget about Mother's Day.
Oh,
Oh, no,
I
we can't,
have.
fellas.
I make fun. It's like, hey, don't be stupid out there. Hit me like this morning. It's like, oh boy,
Am I the
Oh,
stupid
yeah.
one?
stupid as a stupid does. Bet365, hockey fans, tired of waiting for the end of the game to get paid, ready to move on to the next puck drop? That is why Bet365, official partner of the NHL, has 3-goal early payout. If the team that you're riding goes up by 3 goals at any point in the game, they pay your bet out early. Hockey moves fast, and now with 3-goal early payout, it's one less thing to wait around for. Bet365. Download the app and see what early payout's all about. You must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly.
A little baseball, a little hockey. We'll start with some hockey. We'll play the shot props game. Darlene for 3, Suzuki 2, Doan 2, Byram 2. These are totals they've hit.
who's winning?
I haven't seen enough. I really want the Sabres to win, but I think we also want to see a competitive series,
see a
right? Is that
series.
fair? Because we've
Yeah.
kind of been bored by it. We don't need another 1-2-0. Come on, Sabres. You're at home. Have some fun. Maybe some overtime, Dean. You okay for overtime on a
Should be
Friday?
wild Friday
Yeah.
night. Can you imagine? Go ahead, finish this.
And then baseball, Blue Jays are up against a lefty. Ernie Clement feasts on lefties over his career. Vladdy to get 1 hit, Ernie to get 2, and Dylan Cease, who is racking up Ks at an incredible rate, Harry, to get 7 strikeouts or more. That parlay plus 475.
How are we doing with the Jays? Are we?
They just got swept by the Rays in the Trop, and prior to that, I think it had been like 3 or 4 series in a row that they either saw it off or won. So they're at one point a win away from 500, but the fucking Trop, man.
They're middling.
Ugh. They need some healthy arms is what they need.
We're going to get them in time.
Savage is back. I don't know what Bieber's timeline is. Barrios might not be any good anymore. That's an issue.
It's hard to be part of the North when the Leafs suck and the
Raptors
Jays
are out.
suck and the Raptors.
Yeah. Well, you're a big Toronto Rock guy, though, so I know you'd be excited.
Hate the Rock.
Don't like the Rock. Okay.
Yeah, old Cito's got his work cut out there.
Cito!
Keep the guys motivated.
Also dinged up Springer, Barger, and Lucas all missing.
What's your staying power
Kirk's
for a Friday afternoon in Buffalo? Because, like, what time? It's 2:00 now in Buffalo.
They're drinking already.
It has started. And so you go to the game. You are well into it.
Yeah.
You get out of the game, barring a long overtime, 10 o'clock?
Sure.
You've got 6 more hours in a bar.
They still open until
4.
Ooh. So you're looking at potentially like a 14-hour shift.
Yeah.
Holy.
You think that old Chippewa Street might be a bit mucky? Oh.
Jack is not allowed to go. He doesn't have the marathoning skill. I know you could handle it.
I'd find a way.
I could power through.
I don't
have a quick nap somewhere.
Halftime,
just sleep through the game, and you'll be ready.
Yeah, there you go.
Just fall asleep.
Well, that was Cooney. He wanted to fly on the red eye last night. I'm like, so we'll be in no shape for the game. Oh, we'll just sleep on a plane. I'm like, we're going to be drinking the whole time.
Cooney, sleep on the plane.
Lie to me.
So now you said it to Dregs. You're going to Game 5?
That's the idea. That's what's been sold at my house.
Who is going to Game 5?
Everyone.
Really?
Oh, yeah, well,
family trip.
It's a family thing.
Loading up the old station wagon.
It's only a couple bucks. It's fine.
It's good. They're giving those tickets away.
Are they all going to the game too? Or just...
Yeah, they want to.
Oh.
No, Nona or whatever.
Cheaper than when they go to the finals.
Not as cheap as maybe they'd be in Carolina.
Can you imagine the angst the Sabres would have playing Carolina? 06-07. Brian Campbell over the glass.
Sorry, Brian.
Power play goal. Sabres are out.
Soup. Just got to relax, Soup.
Make a play. Use your feet. You're a
great
skater.
Great skater.
Great skater.
Yeah.
We're all over the map today. We have lots of emotion again.
It's 2 days in a row. Wonder if I'm the problem.
Nope.
Probably.
There's no problems.
Problems were so damn good.
That's what people love.
Show's so damn entertaining. That's the only problem around here.
Chris is back in from Long Island. $5. Fellas! Even if Atlantic Division has 2 wildcard teams, I don't see the Leafs making it. Plus, Florida making the playoffs next year, and Detroit is close. It doesn't add up.
I don't know if there's a bad team in that division if you're looking at who the Leafs are going to have to
Somebody's not making it, though.
Well, the 3 at least.
Yeah.
Like, someone's going to be heartbroken. It's more likely they miss than make. I just don't think they're that bad.
But your point, now I'm arguing to be nice because we can be supportive of each other. 2 years ago, I mean,
ran away with the division.
Going into last year, was anyone saying, the Leafs are after? They're not going to make that.
Nope.
I just don't know how you improve that team over the summer.
Yeah, it's going to be hard, but that's why GMs make big dough. You got to find a way to augment.
Well, McKenna's going to have to come in and
even if he's just a guy that you roll a power play 1, that'll help. But I don't know what he looks like 5-on-5. Year 1,
Carlo will run him practice.
Get this Pat Seeloff treatment. Run him over in camp.
I mean, he'd have to have a Matthew Schaefer like impact. And I still don't know.
If he had an Ivan Demidov type impact, that'd be fine.
They missed by they were so far out.
So many things went wrong.
You're probably right. But it's probably not a McKenna thing because as good as he can be, probably isn't the difference. It's goaltending, which is everything.
Yeah, like Celebrini, who's amazing. He had an okay rookie season.
Really good. They have a good goalie.
It's like, hey, Gavin, we haven't even drafted you yet, but the future of Matthews in Toronto and with our team is hinging on how good you are this year.
Yeah.
So
if you're the agent, like, are you like, ooh, Toronto?
I don't know. Call Byron Ritchie.
Or are you like, ha ha ha, cha-ching, cha-ching? Oh, yeah. Like, because it's a bit of both.
Yeah.
You're kind of in the frying pan. It's not a cozy, let's hide in this market for a few years and not face any pressure. You're going to be under the microscope from game 1.
Coach Willie said he's ready for it. I read an article the other day.
Okay.
Oh, boy, Willie.
Willie.
We got another one. Jeremy. This is Mario Zapata. $20. Hey, $20. Thanks, Mario. Toronto, wealthiest franchise in the NHL. You have Austin, Nylander, and Tavares, and you still suck enough to pick first. Congrats. Also, no difference between slamming a gallon of morphine and watching Hurricane hockey go out.
We can't recommend that.
He is not enjoying
morphine come in liquid form, gallons.
Not enjoying this East Conference semifinal.
Mario,
you know what, Mario? I don't want you slamming a gallon of morphine, and I don't want you watching the Canes anymore. You stick to
Stay
it.
away.
Is that how you take morphine? Is by drinking it, or
whatever, dude.
Don't know that you buy it by the gallon. It seems like a lot.
That feels like way too much.
Mario, you might be a larger fellow, but that's a huge helping there. No,
feels like even a little bit's kind of like
effective.
Yeah.
I'd stay away from the gallon.
Yeah. Thanks, Mario. $20, very generous. Jeremy, $4.99. Sorry, Pinder, but you remind me of my brother. You're right, but I wish you had to listen to yourself talk.
When I'm talking, it's hard to do the listening because it's only so much CPU and RAM I can allocate. Who's Pinder, by the way?
Pinder.
Yeah.
Jack, write that.
The brother's clearly an incredibly savvy hockey mind.
Jeremy's back in $4.99. I think Utah would be itching to get their hands on.
Oh, big time. Seattle too.
Teams that would be itching.
Like, let's be honest, who isn't moving heaven and earth to get Auston Matthews? As much as we might say, like, you want a little more of X, Y, or Z, like, he's one of the most skilled players on the planet.
You'd want some certainty on the 2 years, what's happening after 2 years.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
But
with the intent of extending.
All things being equal, yes, he's a. You don't realize how big he is. I think a lot of the times he's a massive human. He's a center. He is probably the best shooter in the league.
He's the only guy that's taken a run on 70 goals in like the last quarter century. Think about all the seasons Ovi had. None of them he got to 69 goals, which I think is where he finished off a few years ago. Like, if he gets that back, and I understand Marner's a part of it, but if he's had wrist issues, he's been hurt. If that guy gets back to scoring 50 in his sleep, that's a huge thing. Everyone wants him.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Get out of the way. Oh, 100 Swedish kroners. I think that's what that is.
Swedish kroners.
But he didn't say anything.
He didn't say anything. Average to mediocre. Do you go up to? There it is. Pinder is Pinder's doppelganger.
I like the doppelganger.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've never seen the two of them in the same room.
I don't know.
That's the only question I have. Do you go up from average to mediocre or down to, like, how does that? Is that ascending or descending?
Expect nothing. You'll never be disappointed.
Average to mediocre. That's mid.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. Is it going up or down?
There's Milk, $2. I bet Pinder loves to hear himself.
Friggin'
talk.
Pinder. Thanks, Paperclip guy.
Pinder does. I think Pinder likes to talk. I don't think he likes to hear himself talk.
Yeah, I don't go home and listen to the show if that's what you're suggesting.
God, I sounded good to you.
I made a great point at the 48-minute mark. I'm going to listen to that again. Oh, yes.
I think Pinder will take some stuff with him, though, and then get into the group chat.
Shove it in the backpack?
Actually, I was looking, and look at this. So Matt Boldy took 100 faceoffs in 22-23.
Yeah, have to
research. That means I'm right, and we'll move on.
Well,
yep.
Jack, don't be hungover on Monday.
I won't. I'm staying home or in my neck of the woods.
What the hell's
down
that?
In your quadrant?
Down in my quadrant, yeah.
How's that influence your ability to get drunk and hungover? You had freaking a delivery of potato chips to
You
your
can
house.
get stranded downtown. When you get stranded downtown, that leads to bad decision making.
Is there anything going on in this city this weekend? Is everyone out to the mountains?
I might try skiing.
Ski.
One last day. Ski? I was an idiot, and I bought passes off Jay Rosehill because he's like, I can't use these. I'm like, I'll buy them. And I'm like, this is the only day left before everything closes. It's tomorrow that I can go. No, what? She's got an MRI done on her knee. She's screwed.
No.
I'm like, am I going to be skiing solo in slush with my two hyenas?
I'll get some of the.
Come with me, right?
No, when the show closes, I'll give you some of that stuff that's.
Oh, yeah. Don't talk about that on there.
Yeah.
So, what time are you leaving town tomorrow? Pop over and drop it off.
Careful.
How was the show today, Jack?
I thought it was a great show.
Electric.
And a good week, but I guess I was the shits. So I'll review the tape and
listen,
get back to you Monday.
Yeah.
Dean's a tough grader, to be fair.
Yeah.
Really tough.
And you don't want to take it home for the weekend and stew on it.
Yeah, I don't want you and your idiot buddies down. I need you full throttle.
It's like those dummies going to play world championships. You should be on the beach. Just get away from it, Jack. Let the brain reset. Back at it next week. I mean, it's only May, and we've only got 2 more freaking months.
I know. Yeah. Draft lottery's done now. All roads point to the draft.
What if we got a pool table in here?
Ooh, billiards.
I was thinking of that. There's a lot of room. We can
We could.
something.
Huh?
Maybe a foosball table.
I've got ping pong. I've got foosball.
I don't like
ping.
air hockey. Air hockey seems tacky to me.
Air hockey.
Annoying.
I got bubble hockey.
I like bubble hockey a lot.
Bubble hockey's good.
You got the Canada USA one or the Leafs Habs?
It's just red and blue.
Yeah.
But it's got Rick.
Do you have both air hockey and bubble or just bubble?
No air hockey. Bubble hockey, foosball, and ping pong.
The air hockey's so loud.
It is so loud.
Yeah.
Actually, I do have an air hockey, but it's one of them. Just
little guys.
Little
What do you got this weekend, Dino?
new car. Look at him. So cocky about it.
No, it's not that.
Top down. Just do the ring road a couple times.
Cruising.
It's 2 laps of Stony.
Look at me.
Top down.
I just know that whatever I got going is going to be.
Buckle up, Calgary.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I'd have McLeod Law and speed dial for you.
super pumped for it.
You should be like Gritty. Get a couple security.
detail.
I was thinking about maybe getting like a dumpster put in the driveway.
I
I could do
could
some
do a dumpster.
spring cleaning,
Oh, that's
maybe
exciting.
some pressure washing of some sort. Yeah,
Well, not all at once. Go
Pumped.
easy.
super pumped for all of it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I guess going to do it.
Jack, you ever been to Bonton?
No, I still haven't.
Today's your day.
We're going right now.
I'm not going with you, but you should.
Oh, okay.
You should definitely go.
Yeah.
Buy those 4 steaks, 4
Mm.
AAA Alberta beef steak. You get your tenderloin, your strip
The
loin,
Temple.
T-bone, ribeye. Get a nice little 6 and a little pack of Temple Golden Lager for your troubles.
Yeah,
Free.
Do it, Jack.
that does sound like
All the deal.
Go kick some ass.
Do you have a barbecue? Do you have a grill?
I do
that
have
sort
a,
of
I do,
thing?
I do have a barbecue.
I could
yes.
just see
It
him
was-
like
it was out of propane forever, but I did just get it filled up.
Good for you, buddy.
Why is that so funny?
because it's
Well, that's
just
the
like
least surprising thing ever.
it's like, oh well, it's empty. I guess
It's over.
it's
Yeah,
not easy to
I
fix
was
at all.
I was
Throw it
cooking
out.
a steak.
This
on
is
the
gonna
pan
ruin
for
the
a
next
while.
month.
It's pretty garbage.
I
But
could just see you cooking a well done steak on like a frying pan. You
Yes.
moron.
That is
Oh, just hurt my heart.
You'd put it on full blast heat to warm up. Then you'd put the meat on it and forget that it was full blast. and
Alarms
then,
going off.
I
Yeah.
like to cook my steaks in a pan.
then go watch the
Oh, yeah.
Penguins and come back. Oh man,
Oh,
I
man.
burnt the siding off my house. 'Cause I forgot about my steak. Feels like that's the Jack Haverstock guide to barbecuing.
Yeah, that's happened a couple times.
All right,
Enjoy the Buffaloes and the Hebbies.
It's the game to watch.
It should be a banger.
see you, buddies.